Okay, Ego, are you ready for the first question of the Would You Rather fan edition? So what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go to the slide. I'm going to put it in the chat, okay? And while we're discussing, like, our Would You Rather, because me and you're going to talk about each of these things, right? We will let the audience vote, and we'll talk about what their answer was. And then from your end, because I know you're probably not going to be as quick with the fingers and everything like I am. I know how that sounds, but that's not what we're talking about. Hey, Tal,
Grace,
with putting a poll in your chat, you can just.
To be honest, I don't think I know how to do that.
That's it's okay.
Damn shame, right?
It's all right. It's all right. You still a YouTube baby, okay? It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. But what we'll do, you can just keep an eye on your chat to see like what you're seeing as the most answer.
Okay.
People are putting. Okay. All right. So the first question is, would you rather
this is super fly.
lose? Right. Christine put it together. Shout out to the members for suggestions. Christine put the artwork, put the colors, I used Canva to do this. You know, shout out to them.
Let me get my big head out.
Call me. Yeah, I had to move mine to the center. Move it to the center.
Yeah. Oh, the center.
Yeah, that'll be the best place for you.
People need to see this right here.
Right? They need to see the handiwork. So, would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Wait. You see, damn, I was completely not paying attention. We gonna answer first, right?
Like, you and I are gonna talk about it first. Well, the chat's
okay.
voting about it.
You see, now this is like lose the ability to lie.
That exhale.
because of like lying is it's an essential part of my life. You understand?
Oh dear.
So I don't know if I could just go against it that easy. Lose the ability to lie, I can never lie again.
Can never lie again. You either lose the ability to ever lie again, or you believe everything you're told. You're like super gullible.
Well, why would you want to? Sometimes it's good to just like believe everything. You know, when you start knowing the truth. When you start knowing the truth about stuff, you start to get a little like, damn, that's cold. You know.
Well,
you start figuring out things about your family.
Oh,
like,
God.
damn, that was my favorite auntie right there. That was my favorite auntie this whole time. Now you telling me all of this about? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true. You kind of give, some level of because the thing is, originally I wouldn't want to be gullible, right? I wouldn't want to believe everything that I was told, but I do agree that some things are just best left alone. Like,
alone.
See,
I'm looking at my chat. I'm seeing a lot of lose the abilities to lie out there.
Yeah, I'm seeing that for mine too.
Damn. So what y'all trying to say? What y'all trying to say about me?
Right. Right, because everybody's like, lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told.
I don't know if I want to believe everything I'm told.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing, because it can be impactful. You're
definitely gonna be getting robbed a lot.
Oh heck yeah! You live in NYC and Brooklyn. You would you'd be out on the stump.
Let me tell you, man, I got in one of them 3-card Monty games when they took the damn credit cards and they put the thing under it and they tell you, yo, it's easy, and they get the homeboy to act like they don't know them.
Hold on.
No, not credit card, regular card.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yes.
They play the little crit games and then they get their homeboy to act like they don't know them and be like, yo, it's easy. You can easily win this 20. And then you put the 20. You know how many times they try to get you in New York City with that?
Yeah. It's never happened to me, that conversation, but I know what you're talking about. I know of.
Right.
What you're talking about.
So if you trust in that, you're going to be getting robbed every day.
True. And then, if you get those emails like, hey, I'm a Nigerian prince, if you wire me thousands of dollars.
Oh my gosh! Or the one you got a nephew in Africa. He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Send him $100,000. Oh man. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna lie.
Like if I believed everything in that moment where he's like, "Oh my," I'd be like, "My nephew, I need to get him $100,000."
No, but a lot of old ladies be getting got.
Yeah,
with that strategy.
That's true.
They get got in other ways too. I had the most awkwardest conversation with my mother when she first got on Facebook. Let me tell you real quick, right? So she get on Facebook.
Oh gosh.
She on Facebook. She doing her thing. I'm working. I'm controlling the Facebook because, you know, I think she a baby boomer.
So you be the one liking my post, but she be using stickers
most of the time.
Are you
I'm the one uploading the pictures.
No,
I'm the personality on her Facebook.
No.
I run my mom Facebook file.
No, hold on now. Hold the phone. We ain't gonna let that go. Because every time, like my picture, and you know, I'm not gonna say her name, but it'll pop up, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's nice. She likes my picture." The whole freaking you.
No, but you know what? Some of them might be me, but she's getting a little hang of it over.
What about the little stickers? You know how you can have the response, and it's like a little emoji sticker thing.
No, that's her.
Okay. So
she's
that's
gotten a lot better, but
that's her.
In the beginning, it was me. In the beginning, it was definitely me. But so she gets on Facebook.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So she like, yeah, throw this picture of me up right here, boom, front of the house, boom, in front of the bushes. I planted these roses right here. You know, all that goofy stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Go ahead, you got the profiling picture. And then, you know, she got to get one with her sons. Like, come on, take one with me so I can show the world my sons and all of that stuff. So she get all those pictures. And then within like a couple of weeks, my mom is single. I'm not putting that out there for no one to shoot their shot, but she's a single lady, right?
And trust me, trust and believe that he don't like any man being interested in his mother. If whenever we make a joke, somebody he's like, y'all better cut it out.
Yeah, no, she's single for life. But so
he the baby. That's why
she gets like like within a week of Facebook, she's having the conversations with this man, right? And she shows me the man, and she's like, yeah, I've been talking to a nice guy. That she shows me the man, and the man is like, I'm not throwing my moms under the bus right now, but the man is like a model, like some young 25-year-old model guy.
Hold on, Charlie's in the chat. Charlie said, "Mom's is single." Charlie's trying to be your stepdaddy. Charlie's trying to be your
beat Charlie ass. I'm gonna beat Charlie ass. I'm gonna come to Detroit. I'm gonna find his ass.
Go to 8th Mile and 7th Mile.
But the man was a 20-something-year-old French model.
Oh no! The French
Mom,
got it. The French got it.
I'm not trying to play you, Ma. You know what I mean? But like, come on, son, this is not a real person. I'm trying to let her know this is not a real person. How awkward is that? I'm trying to kill my mom's self-esteem. Like, a man like you won't be interested in my mom. But I'm like, yo, she's trying to finesse you.
That's messed up.
Yeah, they trying to get mama ego out there. I'm like, nah.
What you should have done is be like, listen, Ma, don't tell him anything like about you. Don't tell him. Don't divulge. Don't send no money. If he looked this good, he got the money. You know.
Right. I had to give it to her straight up. I'm like, nah, that's fake. That happens all the time. I had to give her that experience of getting catfished all my life. You know what I mean?
Hold on. There's a deeper story there, sir.
Yeah.
You were getting catfished all your life.
No, I semi-told one of my famous catfish stories. I did the YouTube short. You saw that
so wait. Oh, okay. Yes, the one about the date where the
yeah, that was true. That was a true story.
That chick was definitely. Well, I feel like did she not look anything like her picture?
Well, she had a twitch. You know what I mean? You can't
that's not catfishing.
That she got a twitch.
No, catfishing is when you are completely not the person that the picture is.
She was a little off, but the twitch kind of like, it doesn't matter.
The twitch does not mean she was catfishing. That just means that she didn't tell you she had a twitch. If she looked the same but she had a twitch, she didn't catfish you.
I feel like you got to put that in the description on Tinder somewhere.
I don't know. I've never used Tinder. I don't know if there's like a portion of say, hey, do you have a twitch? Yes or no. I don't know if that's how that. That
I
goes.
would never put a Twitch. If I had a Twitch, I wouldn't put it on my Tinder either. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, but that's not catfishing. Catfishing would be if you use my picture, right? Pretend like, hey, I'm Christine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all those the nice. What the young kids say? I want a hot bod out there. What do these kids say? What do you guys say, kids? Well, wait, kids, not actual kids, should not be on Tinder. But you youngins out here that are looking for a nice tenderoni. That's what I'll say. Oh, I'm looking for a nice tenderoni. You know, that would be the thing. If you use my picture, that would be catfishing.
Right. Or you could get hatfish. You ever heard of hatfishing?
What?
You never heard of hatfishing?
What?
Hatfishing is like you might have a homeboy or a guy that's like has a crazy receding hairline, so he always got on a hat. And then every time he meets a girl, he got on a hat. When the more when he in church, he got on a hat.
That has a name?
And then when
Hiding
you take the hat
involved
off,
has a name?
and you like, yo, look at his hairline. That's why he always got on the hat. That's called hatfishing.
I know.
You never heard of that?
No. Who says hatfishing? I've never heard of that word before. You know that was just hiding their balding, you know?
Yeah, that's called hatfishing, man. Papoose used to do that. You know who Papoose is?
I have a story about Papoose. So there's like, when I used to work at Walmart, there's this guy, there's a big talker, huge talker from New York and everything. He definitely looked like he one of those guys that sell t-shirts on the side, you know?
Right.
And so he was talking about how he Papoose father, and I was like, "But you live in you can live in Florida because that's the natural, you know, migration of New Yorkers, right? But then you talk about you Papoose father, and you working at Walmart, right? Like you,
right.
Either one of two things: either you are not Papoose father, or you are, and he don't rock with you. Because if that's the case, don't tell people that you his father because you're working at Walmart. Like,
right. You making him look bad. You messing up the brand.
Right. I don't know if Remy's really cool with that. You know, like relax.
Right.
But yeah,
he was the original hatfisher. There's a picture of him on the internet. He's getting a haircut with a hat on. I swear to you.
Who has a haircut with a hat on?
Papoose, there's a picture of him with a hat on and he's getting a shape up. How do you get a haircut? Because before he got the hairline fixing surgery, he would always have a hat on. He got married with a hat on.
Like he looked good in a hat though. He looked good in a hat. He's got a nice cute face.
But it's because his hairline was going back.
Oh, leave the man's hairline alone. Leave the man's hairline alone. Hold on really quick.
No.
Hold on really quick. I got a donation. It went okay. I will do better, but once I get my keybinds where I can mute quickly. Lang. Shout out to Danielle Stewart for becoming a member. Shout out to you. So for the question that we've completely strayed away from. Okay, I need to change this music. This sounds like, you know, late night. Let's just. Okay, let's. All right.
I like this. This is a vibe right here.
No. Let's switch to a real vibe. Okay. Let the beat come in. Okay, give it a second. We chilling. Okay, we chilling.
Oh, I feel like I know this song. Isn't this from a song?
Well, it could be a version of the song because it's Epidemic Sound, so they might have like.
Yeah, they sampled this.
They did. So, what's your final answer for lose the ability to lie, all right, or believe everything you're told and end up with the 25-year-old French model on Facebook?
My final answer is I would rather. Would you?
I'd rather lose the ability to lie. I'm just.
I would.
Tell everybody
because that sentence don't make sense to me. So I would rather believe everything you're told. No, I want to keep my ability to lie. Whichever way it goes.
No, man, because there's so many other people that would keep their ability to lie, right? That will, if I chose to believe everything you're told, they would be lying to me, keeping their ability to lie to me, for me to believe everything they're told. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna lose the ability to lie, where I don't believe everything that people tell me, and then I'm just honest. The only thing is, don't ask a question you don't want the answer to.
So you're saying you would believe everything you're told, right? And not be able to lie.
No, I'm saying I would rather be honest, like lose the ability to lie, where I cannot lie, versus believe everything people tell or say to me. So I would rather lose the ability to lie. That means I can never lie. So if somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna have to tell them the truth.
Oh, so if I say I would rather, if I say I would rather lose the ability to lie, that means believe it.
No, that means you don't believe everything you're told. Because you're choosing one or the other. You're saying, hey, I would rather lose the ability to lie where I can never lie, or I'm going to just believe everything someone tells me. And I'm choosing to lose the ability to lie where I'll just be honest.
Because you don't want it. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to. What's worse to me is believing everything that people tell me.
Right.
Especially being in the entertainment business. That's one of the worst things you can do is believe everything that people tell you. So I'm choosing lose the ability to lie. And so does
I agree.
my chat, and it sounds like your chat was along that as well. Ego don't know the rules to the game. he learned it.
I got so sucked in on I can't lie no more. So sucked in on that like I forgot that
lying means that much to you. That he was blinded by the rules of the game.
Important, man.
All right, so next question. Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or reincarnated as an airborne creature?
Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an air creature?
Which one?
Would you rather be a sea creature or an air creature?
Would you rather be?
I got my. I know what I would rather.
And the thing is, I want to throw this in. You can't choose what you are. So let's say.
Oh, that's cold.
Let's say you come back as an airborne creature, and you can come back as like, a gnat because they fly in the air. Right. Or you could be a shrimp. Or you could come back as a shrimp and end up in somebody's pasta. Okay. So, which one would you choose now that you've got the full picture?
I'm a water guy. I'm a water guy.
You had seafood the other day. When that means you eating your kinfolk if you choose to see.
I'm trying to break this down to my mind. I'm like, I like the water. I'm a water guy. You can find me by some water. I had a dream to have like a beach backyard in my backyard or a beachfront home.
Oh, money.
Every time I tell people that, they be like, yo, you gonna have a hurricane that's gonna mess you up. So I'm like, all right, damn, crush my dreams.
Well, that's okay. That might be hate because you could have it like not in Miami. You could do it in LA, and they don't have hurricanes. They do have earthquakes though, but I mean, or if you live in like the mid by the Great Lakes, they have waterfront properties there that you could do.
Yeah.
Bam.
Those would be beautiful though. Like
they do.
You wake up, you see the beach, man. That's super fly. Yeah. So I'm a water guy, and I went when they put you in the air. What's that thing when they put you in the air?
Oh, when you
got the little parasailing.
Yes, parasailing.
I went parasailing, and my stomach was upside down when I was up in the air.
What do you like? You're that nervous? You're saying, or like your stomach?
I don't know. My stomach just felt crazy. It just felt crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Parasailing?
I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm not.
Yeah, it was. It looks funner than it actually is. It's really not that fun.
Oh, so you're saying? Okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying you flew before, like you've been in the air flying, and it was
right. It wasn't as good as it looks.
Okay, being with the water, you like that, so you'd prefer that.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take the sea creature, and hopefully I end up as a whale or something.
Right, I was just thinking I would love to be a whale, like the blue whale, and just swim.
Or a dolphin.
Endlessly. A dolphin, or you know what? I think if I were to become a sea creature, I think I'd be an orca. They look so cute and friendly, but they're like hella deadly.
I don't even know what that is.
Orca whale, that's the what's the other word for them? They're like orca, or it's the black and white one. The one that's at SeaWorld,
I don't know. I've never heard that before. Orca?
Killer whale. That's the other word.
Oh, killer whale.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have to go dolphin. They just look like they had the time of their lives.
They do. I think they're one of the friendliest sea creatures.
Swimming around, jumping up in the water.
They are the happiest. They are the
They
happiest.
on every postcard, and they like the models of the ocean. They on every postcard, stamp. I gotta be a dolphin, man. It'll be fire to be a dolphin, and the humans want to swim with you.
That's true.
Man,
That's
a
true.
dolphin will be fire.
That's
I
true.
gotta go dolphin.
He's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Oh, what about a manta ray? A manta ray would probably be. You just like.
Yeah, what's that?
A manta ray is like the big, huge like ray. They're like this big, flat fish.
Oh yeah. That's the logo.
They have
of
wings.
Florida baseball team, I think. That animal.
Yeah, they have rays. So there's like the stingray and the manta ray. The manta ray is the huge one. The stingray, they're smaller and they're like in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I should have said Free Willy. That's the movie that uses the killer whale, orca whales. Shout out to everybody who let me know. Yasmin said dolphins are bullies.
Are they? You see, and they got that little evil undertone.
They do, and they're like
even more.
like they're
really
like doing their
selling it for me,
echolocation.
Right.
So for me, I would choose the sea creature, and the reason being is that with airborne creatures, especially if I can't choose what I'm gonna be, let's say that I'm like, an eagle, and I'm flying through the sky because I'm like, man, today's a happy day. I'm just gonna go flying, soar like an eagle, and then I'm just like having the time of my life, and then bam, a plane just hits me, and that's just like a terrifying thought.
Right, yeah.
Did
you hear about a bird flew into like a Spirit Airlines plane and blew it up or something like that?
What?
It happened like today.
What?
Yeah, like a couple days ago, like a bird flew into like the thing of a Spirit Airlines.
Is the plane okay?
Them damn Spirit Airline flights, they be tripping, man. I done seen so many viral videos going down.
Hold on, sir. Are those people okay?
I don't know. I think they said they were. I think they said they were okay though.
Hold on, I'm hitting the news right now because I want to know. Plane burst into flames after ingesting a bird. Oh, but it was evacuated. It was evacuated.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody was
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Because I'm like, man.
I gotta fly on Spirit Airlines and see what's going on.
After hearing this story, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go fly on Spirit Airlines? What is wrong with you? I was about to say a whole bunch of words I normally don't say on stream because of that stupid you just said, okay? Because what's kind of not to say?
No, there was a video, like, they were all rapping the words to a Meek Mill song, the whole plane. I'm like, yo, that'll be super fun.
It's not Soul Plane, okay? Like, sir.
People be fighting on Spirit Airlines, yo. That would be, you know how boring planes be sometimes. Imagine you on a plane.
I'm not bored. I'm terrified. No, that would be that's like one of the worst things. There's a list of worst things that can happen on a plane for someone like me who's afraid of flying. All right, on that list is people fighting. Okay, because you can be brawling on the street, like them rapping Meek Mill songs. That's cool because everybody's kind of like chill, right? But they fight and they scrapping. Nah, bro. I'll be rocking back, Kumbaya, my lord. Like with my arms.
Next thing you know, someone thrown by the pilot. You're like, what the hell?
Like hubby would have to like hold my shoulders, like, babe, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be like he'd be like, oh, this is the worst place. He's like, I will never fly this flight ever again because he's trying to keep me calm. He's gonna look after the baby and people fighting on the plane. No, thank you. All right, so my chat, they chose airborne one for my chat. What about yours?
Damn, everybody was just clowning my dolphin pick in my chat. What's your choice, chat? Airborne or sea creature? But when you in the air, don't they some of them, well, no, eagles, they don't eat rats, do they? I ain't eating
they eat rodents. Yeah.
Like you see,
eagles, they're rodent. Like a lot of birds are rodents. There are some that are insect eaters, but they're the bigger. But birds, they eat rodents. Sometimes cats. They eat cats.
Right. Okay, I see a lot more sea. I see people choosing sea.
You see the sea?
See the sea. Damn English language. That's why that's my worst subject.
I thought you were gonna say it's your worst language. I was gonna say opposed to what?
It might be.
What is your other language? What is your other language?
English is off the chain, man.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you ready for the next question?
Yes, sir.
The next question is, would you rather be only able to whisper, or be only able to shout? I think This is a tough one. This is not an easy one, because when you think of like cases where I'm like, okay, I wouldn't want to be only able to whisper because I wouldn't want people to be close to me, because personal space means something to me. Like if I don't like it when you go to a place of people that you don't know, like you absolutely do not know these people, and they feel the need to be up in your space to talk to you. No, you can talk to me from over there. Your face, our noses do not need to touch. Okay, you don't need to touch. Right? It's not necessary for this conversation. So personal space reasons, I would want to be able to shout. But then, like, imagine taking us back to the plane, and the lady's like, "Oh, would you like some peanuts?" I'm like, "Yes, I love peanuts, please." Like, ma'am, I need you to keep it down. I'm sorry, I can only yell like that. That would they would take me out. Like,
for real, oh man.
We have like no pilots.
Would you? I think I would have to go. I would have to only be able to shout. I would have to only be able to shout. Because, see, in New York, you ain't going to be able to get nothing done if you can't raise your voice, man. You can't order food in a Jamaican restaurant. You know how to, you can never order food in a Jamaican spot if you don't yell at least one good time. They will not take your order. So you can't order food in the food spots.
I cannot say nothing.
You can't yell back door if you on the bus. You can't even yell back door. You know when you on the bus. You gotta yell back door. You can't get on the bus.
So they don't open that automatically?
Nah, you gotta screen your back door. Back door. Sometimes they be wild. They're like, yo, open the effing back door, son.
Yeah.
It get lit. It get lit when they don't open that back door on the bus, bro. So you can't get on the bus.
Okay, so Mia adds a good thing. Like, what if you're at a wedding or a funeral?
Ooh, but I always seem to talk a little bit loud in the wrong situations anyway. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm going with that. I always seem to be the loudest.
You at a funeral, hold on, check it. You're at a funeral, right? You know, let's say somebody that you don't really know, okay?
Right.
And then somebody who like is behind you is like, hey, do you have like a lozenge, like a cough drop? And you're like, what did you say? And they're like,
right.
While the person at the top is giving the obituary, reading the obituary and like crying like, oh, I loved him so. What did you say? And they're like, lozenge. Yeah, I have like 2 of them. I'll grab one for you. Like, how many you want?
Pull up. Pull up in a funeral in a gray shirt. Like, why everybody got on black, son?
You know I want to color at the funeral. Why are you wearing black?
Oh man, hold on. Let me say thank you for this donation.
Go ahead. Chat, like, what about you? That you have sensitive ears,
thank you
so
so
you would
much
prefer
for
the whispering.
Big
You can't decide.
Appreciate
like that's crazy. Like if you were at like a
said this is lit.
A situation where you gotta be quiet, it's gonna be difficult. But it's like at the same time, the personal space thing, the whispering thing, I immediately associate that to bad breath. Because sometimes the people who be the closest to you are not aware of the flow of air that comes from their mouth. And that's just, and they be the ones that, oh, you heard me?
Yeah.
Hi, ZK Unique. Yeah, it'd be like a lot of the times the people with personal space issues are the same ones that got breath that should not be close to you.
Right.
And so I'm like, I don't want that.
You don't want that energy spraying out.
Right? Like if I whisper, and then also think about it. When someone whispers to you, you like immediately whisper back. And so they have to lean in to talk to you and tell you that. And I'm like, no, I just whisper. You yell from over there.
Like, right. And then I think if I was in a situation where I was like in a library, even though I don't go to libraries, unfortunately. But
imagine like you felt the need to clarify like libraries, although I don't go to libraries.
Yeah, I don't really go to libraries. But I think I would just give somebody that look like, especially like my homeboy, like, don't talk to me right now, bro. Like if you asking me a question in the library, I just gotta give you that look like, why you finna talk to me right now? You know I'm about to scream, son.
Because I can only yell.
Right. So I would just not say nothing. I'd just be giving them that look like, damn. Yeah.
Hold on.
So I think I would only be able to shout.
Okay, you choose shout. I'll choose shout as well. Only reason Christine talking from experience. Drop a name, please. No, I'm not gonna rat out nobody, but a lot of the times when people have the personal space issue, they normally also have hot breath. It's like it's like one does not come without the other. Okay.
Right.
I would choose shout, and that's because of the personal space thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Tyler talk about Christine yells all the time. I don't yell all the time, but a lot of the times, if my husband and I are talking, he'd be like, "Babe, can you lower your voice?"
Yeah.
Lower your voice. Talk a little lower.
Most people are saying shout too, though. Most people are saying shout.
In my chat, they say whisper. In mine they say whisper.
Yeah?
They would rather feel able to whisper. I would just do yelling. But here's the thing. Like the aspect you're talking about with your friend, right? If you went to the library that you don't go to,
Right.
they would learn not to take you or not to go with you next time, and that way you don't have to worry about the problem.
That's true.
It's a learning.
But you know what I thought of?
What?
When you were saying the hot breath thing. How do you know that's your breath not hot? How do you really know, you know?
Oh, you test.
I'm only saying that because I got a back tooth taken out the other day, and then after I got it taken out, someone was like, "Yo, when people got a lot of like bad teeth in their mouth, they breath tend to stink." So I was thinking, like, damn.
Oh, you're thinking like you had hot
breath
breath
this whole time? Yeah, like, was my joint fire this whole time? Like, so then I start thinking, like, how do you really know?
So you test, right? The other thing is, also you can feel it, you can taste it. So when it comes to like the sounds,
so nasty. You can taste it?
Like you can taste like there's like a funniness in your mouth, you know? The other thing is like if your mouth is hot, just assume your breath is hot and then just take care of it.
Yeah.
Get some mints. Altoids are great for that. Like, whoo. You can pop 2. 1 is strong, but 2 will just clear your ish up. Okay. The other thing is,
with that hot breath.
It's a thing for me. I think maybe because I'm short, you know. So like when people are talking at you, it's just like although heat rises. So what happens is they talking at me, their breath comes down, and that ish passes my nose with the closeness. Okay.
Just drop you. What the hell was that smell?
I have some smelly stories. We're not gonna go through that right now, but I was even talking to hubby about some of these smelly stories. So like people just like it's just someone smells so bad it make you angry.
yeah, but it can hit you. When somebody with some stank breath just hit you, sometimes it's hard to even disguise that look on your face. You know what I mean? Because you might just be like, whoa.
No, there have been a couple times where I've literally been in my head and I've been like, there's no way that you don't
pass out. Okay? I'm about to pass out.
There's no. I've been. Oh, okay. We're not gonna. That's like a thing for another day. But being in situations where like I'm sitting there and I'm just like trying to like you gotta breathe, right? You have to breathe,
right.
But I'm trying not to breathe. But then when it's so bad, because you can breathe out your mouth, but when it's so bad that you don't want to do that because you don't want to suck in whatever's coming out of their mouth. Like it was, it's been like that, bruh. It has been like that where I was like, I could just pass out. I could just.
Oh my gosh.
Pass
You know
out
what,
right
yo,
now.
not wanting to breathe the same air as somebody because of their breath is insane.
It happened.
That means your breath is on another level.
A whole other, because I was trying to even like mentally put together like what scents are these that I'm smelling right now? Like what are the ingredients to this that's happening right now? I need to know. Oh man,
that dragon breath for real.
Jeez Louise. Hey Artel. All right, so next question. So we both agree shout. We both agree shout. The next question is, would you rather be able to fly every time you get the hiccups, right? Or turn invisible every time you toot?
As it fart?
Do you see the picture?
Yeah, who goes fart and tooting though? I never seen that before.
It was a very cute suggestion that someone put in there.
Oh, okay. So you turn invisible every time you toot.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to invisible. Because when you fart anyway, you don't want to be seen when you fart in public anyway.
You know, that's very true. That's not like you came with because my thing is like hearing the fart and then just seeing me disappear. Like I like when I fart again, will I reappear? Because sometimes you be gassed, you got a lot of farts to go at one time. Like, is it gonna be like clap on, clap off for me? Like,
you see, the thing is, everybody gonna start to know though. They're gonna be like, because when you fart and that you in the room and somebody fart and they leave the room, you like, yeah, it was that person. It was that motherfucker right there. He left. He blew it up and left. So every time you disappear, they're gonna be like, where Christina's ass go? Yeah, she farted. It was her ass. She disappeared. It was her ass.
Where did she go?
It was her ass. Oh my goodness. Man. That's crazy.
I don't know. This was tough because I had hiccups today. And the thing was with me, like, and I don't know if it's because I'm little or whatever, but when I get hiccups, it's like I hate
to fly anyway.
Right. I hate hiccups. So I would hate to fly as I get hiccups. And then when I'm done hiccuping, do I fall to my death? Like, what are the parameters here? Right. I would have to say, I would say turn invisible every time, because it's true. Like, if it's a loud fart, then yeah. If they're quiet, then I don't mind, because I'll just pretend, I'll deny till kingdom come. Jesus will be there, and I'll be like, no, Father, it was not I. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I don't even smell what you talk about right now.
Right.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really get hiccups too often though.
I would say comparatively, I get more farting than more hiccups for sure.
Hiccups, right. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the causes of hiccups are?
It's just air bubbles in your tract. So like,
so it just happens randomly.
Yeah, it could happen. It can happen randomly. Someone said tie myself down. If I got the hiccups, just like tie a rope around my waist and just like tie it to an anchor, praying that it don't fly away. Crazy. I guess. Yeah, I get, like, that's the thing with gas. I think it's just digestion, right? So for the farts, it's just digestion, or something you ate that's upsetting your stomach.
Right.
I'd just be invisible. I'm nice when I'm sick. I'll have to tell hubby, like, babe, if you don't see me, I'm sick. Leave a cup of mint tea out, and I'll just grab it. Because
I don't know though, because being able to fly would be kind of fly though.
Would it be? We just had that.
I can't just like giving away. I just can't. Well, yeah, we kind of just had that, but I mean, like, it's only for like a period of time.
Right, but like, okay, think about this. Hiccups. You get hiccups while you're drinking or something, like at a party, right? You drinking some soda, you get the hiccups.
Even trying to go nowhere.
You start, and you just start flying up in the middle of this party. Everybody's looking at you as you're in the air at this 2-story home, just like as floating up. And then it's like, can y'all leave a bed under me? Because I don't know when I'm going to come down. Like, what do you do?
Right. You might not even want to go nowhere.
Right.
You might want to stay right where you at.
Right. What if you like are kissing your girl, right? And because you guys are going at it, you start to get a hiccup and you start flying. Are you gonna hold on to her?
She gonna think she the truth. She gonna be like, whoa, I put it on that boy, he flew away. That boy flew away right there. That's gonna gas her head crazy. That would be wild. That boy just flew away.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm the one. That's the moment he knew. Real, I was the one.
Magical.
Someone in my chat said that they'd fart on people on purpose because they couldn't do anything because they can't see them.
Just going around giving people pink eye. Nasty ass. Nasty ass. But imagine that. Imagine like you see some big brolic dude or whatever, and you just like, watch me violate this dude. You just walk up right to him, just bend over, bam, violate him, and just disappear.
Oh my goodness. No, like, I wouldn't do that because that wouldn't be my thing, but I could think of like at past jobs that I've had, like in call centers, some people I definitely would have like set up like that, like go by them,
and just violate them,
and just wholly and completely. Yes, there are some people that definitely deserve it. They deserve it.
For real.
All right, so mine is invisible. You said invisible. My chat says invisible, but your chat says. Or what does your chat say?
Yeah, let me see.
Let toot image.
I don't know. I see some people saying it looks like it's pretty
Even.
It's pretty even. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it's pretty even.
So next question: would you rather be able to take back anything you say, right? So if you say something, you can take it back, and it's like as if you didn't say it, right, to that person, or hear every conversation about you, no matter where they are. You can always hear when someone's talking about you.
Be able to take back anything you say or hear every. Oh Lord. This is a good question.
Isn't it?
I gotta think about this for a second. Yeah, I gotta think about this for a second. Be able to take back anything you say. So it's like basically like your life is like a. Well, you can't take back text messages.
Well, we'll say. So let's say you call this person, and let's say like you called somebody and you're like, F you mother effer, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, you know what, I take it back. And then they'll be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Like as if you never said any of that stuff to them.
Right. But you see, I would need to know, like, can I like say something else to replace what I took back? Now, if they added that to it, oh, that would be a fire choice. You know what I mean?
Well, like you tell somebody else
an argument with somebody, you're like, damn, I should have said it like this right here. This would have violated.
Wait, hold on.
You know what
Wait. So not to take it away, so that way you can like, you know, be a better person. You're like, no, let me take it away so I can hit them harder.
Yeah, sharpen my insults. Like, dang, you know you've been in them situations where you just thinking and
where you walk away.
I would have said it like this.
Yeah,
that would have been fire.
Those would be the ones where it's in the moment. Because like when it comes to texting or responding, I'll sit and I'll ponder about the best way to word this. Right? I
like your ass.
Right? I'm about to like some of them beefs you see on Twitter. You're like, who did what? Right? So those are the ones where I sit and I think of like, what's the best way to light this person up right now, right?
Right.
But like, because I like to do it where it's very professional, it's nice. I'm not being disrespectful, but boy, I'm lighting you up. I love that, right? But in conversations, I've had, that's happened a bunch of times where after the fact, I was like, man, I should have said this, bruh. I should have said this. Yeah. This would have got them. And then it's too late. You can't call them up and be like, and you know what else?
Like, yeah, because then it's going to be kind of like, nah, it's over already.
Yeah, it's over. They already won.
Mm-hmm. And then, and on the flip side, you got hear every conversation about you. A lot of the times, people don't be talking about nothing, man. They be talking about you, but, you know, they might just be talking. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't mean everything they saying. You know what I mean? Like, they just be talking. A lot of the times.
I can't.
So like, if you hear everything, I feel like you're going to hear a convo that's going to have you looking at somebody like, you know what?
Right?
You know what? F this person, but... And realistically, that person was probably just chatting.
No, but you can hear the conversation, so you'll be able to know, like, because they're talking about you, so you'll hear the whole conversation. So you'll know whether it's like, just politicking, or if they like really coming at you, or they feel some certain type of way, because you can hear their whole conversation.
Right.
So, and this would include conversations with themselves. Let's say like they're talking to themselves about you. That counts too.
You see, it still be hard because, you know, with guys, it's kind of like you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
Y'all throw away words so much, bruh. So much. Okay?
You wouldn't even be able to tell
words
the difference.
Have meaning.
Like, he sounds serious, but
right?
Just, you
and
know,
guys would be like, oh, well, that's not what I mean. You know, when I say it like this, you know, regular people, they would think that, nah, Ninja, this is what you said, and this is what it means.
What you said, right.
This is the definition of the words you used, okay? Hey, KO.
So sometimes it'd be.
I honestly.
And there's some things you probably just not meant to hear. Like, and you said even convos with yourself.
Right.
Oh Lord. And then you gotta listen all day. Oh and hell no. I'd rather be able to take things back, bro. I ain't trying to listen to everybody all day, bro.
You are also now a content creator. So if somebody is in their home like, man, I love Ego, he's such a great creator, right? But then like somebody else is like, man, I hate that Ego. You know, with all the you hear all of that, and I would not want to hear even though sometimes you want to know, like I want to know, like, what is this person saying? How are they? What do they think? But to actually hear it, taking that step to actually being able to hear it, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would just take back anything I say. I feel like there's a freedom in that.
Yeah, that's
where
fire.
You can just
that's
be
fire.
honest and tell somebody something, and they'd be like, "Oh, I take it back," and then it's like none of that even happened, and then that's good. I'd rather that.
And I'm really just not trying to listen to people
all day.
You know how many times you gotta tell me something, Christine? You know.
I do know. I am.
So you think I'm gonna be doing this all day? Oh, hell no.
And then, mind you, like, is it gonna be like a queue, right? Or are you gonna hear these conversations simultaneously? Like, if I'm talking
and then
to
it's
you,
like,
or talking about you, and hubby's talking about you to your other brother, are you gonna hear both conversations at the same time?
Dang,
like,
I was going, oh Lord, bro, I can't listen to all of this, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to take back everything you say. That's what I'm going with.
Right. So that's
fire. That's actually a fire thing, though. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Back anything you say.
Right. All right. Next question. The next question is: would you rather lose all of your friends but keep your BFF, your best friend, or lose your best friend but keep the rest of your friends, the rest of your buds?
Oof. Now, this is a deep question. Yeah, here's some deep. Yeah, some.
This good one, right? Shout out to the members out here who came questions. Okay,
for real, they deep too. These are some questions that go deep. You know, it says lose all your friends but keep your BFF. You know, because once I hear that, I start thinking about like, as you get older in life, when you younger, you got all the friends in the world,
and all of them gone when you get older.
So many friends, and as you get older, you just lose like a couple every year. They just start, you know what I mean?
Or in mass,
you just lose friends.
In high school, it was a mass loss. After graduation, boop.
It's certain key years. Yep, it's the high school to the year after high school. You lose like 50% of them, and then when you have kids, you use like. When you have kids in the family, Christine, you maybe can attest for that.
Yes.
You just lose the rest of them. Then the rest of them is gone.
That you lose
now
even
you're telling
more.
You're telling your mom all your cool secrets and stories that you tell your
you're closer with your mom. Yeah,
your sisters. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's when you return more back to family.
Right. Lose all your friends but keep your BFF. Lose your BFF but keep the rest of your buds.
My answer is going to be very cheesy. I'm going to just preface that right now.
But when you got all your friends, it's pretty fun too. You know, that's a fun time. High school, college, that's the fun. Those are like the
right. But would you want only
like?
Would you want only fun times where you can't really open up to them or really like talk to them, or you know? Like, who do you go to for guidance, you know, without like, do you go to your best friend or do you go to your brother? Because if you go to your brothers, then I mean, lose your best friend because you got your brothers to confide in.
I'm honestly thinking like, after guidance, man, I think I'm going with the group of the friends, man.
Who's that right here?
After guidance, man.
Cheesy enough, my best friend is your brother. So... I would rather lose my friends and keep my best friend, which is my husband. So since hubby is my best friend, I would rather lose my friends. I'd have to tell all y'all, you know, Charlie, Dwayne, Jazz, Ego, even though I guess I still get to talk to you because you family, but like we can't be friends, you know, we're just gonna talk in a professional way. But I have to be like, I love y'all, but deuces, because I got to choose one, you know. So I would lose my friends, keep my BFF.
I feel like I ain't ish now.
You ain't, boo. You really ain't.
I mean, I'd rather run around tear stuff up with my group of friends that ain't ish, and I can't share nothing with them. Go to the mall, do random.
You can do those things with your best friend, though.
You can. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go and lose my BFF and roll with the group of friends.
That is hilarious. This man ain't ish.
That's what I'm going with.
I'm gonna grab. Hold on, I'm grabbing my cup of water.
Okay. Adi said, "Would your friends bail you out?"
No.
Group of friends, the closer friend will bail you out.
The BFF will bail you out, not them other friends, them hoodlums that you hanging out with, going to the mall.
Yeah. But
they would. You know who they gonna call? They gonna call your best friend to get you out.
No, the question is, are they gonna be in jail with me? Cause if they there with me, then we straight. We all in this together. You know what I mean? But if I'm the only one to go down, they see that's my fault. You on your own then, player. Because then that go vice versa. You know what I mean? If one of them get locked up, I'm like, peace.
I'm glad I made the cut as family, because apparently being your friend don't mean if.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That's a good one though. That's a good question.
Yeah, my chat also said lose friends. They would rather lose friends and keep their BFF.
They'll lose friends. What would y'all go with, chat?
Let's say we're for F like you.
BFF, lose BFF. Damn, a lot of people saying lose BFF.
Are they also from Brooklyn?
No. Lose BFF. I see a couple. Yeah, I see mostly.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh no, I see people saying keep BFF. Yeah, they saying keep BFF. They saying keep.
They're kind.
Couple saying keep.
Yeah, he's doing the Martin piece. Though. That's what he's doing. Like the Pam. Okay.
A couple people saying keep the squad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Heathens. For the next question, would you rather be alone all your life or be surrounded by annoying people?
Oh.
Like be alone, like this chick sitting on the ground alone all your life, your whole life, always alone, or be surrounded by annoying people.
I'm gonna be by myself all my life. I can't be surrounded by annoying people forever.
I think
I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
Honestly, like, and here's the thing, I do like people, right? I love people, but I do think that and this is like with the time of my life, like if this was, I would say 10 years ago, I would choose be surrounded by annoying people, right? But there's something about having a kid that pulls away a lot of your patience.
Right.
So, like now, I honestly feel like if I was constantly, endlessly surrounded by really annoying people, I would be driven to murder. Like, I think that's naturally where
you have to do somebody in. Like, I can't take this no
like, right? We all just gonna have to die together, okay? Or I'll just, invite y'all to a party and the house just magically catch on fire. I don't know how that happened. Right? Like, you can't
get rid of them.
I can't do it. But like the aspect of being alone, like my whole entire life, like I can't, no family, no friends, like no.
That's wild though,
right?
Like I said, I picked be alone, but like I picked that, like, not really even realizing what that really comes with. I still think I would pick be alone, but that's wild to just literally be by yourself. I feel for people that are truly alone like that,
right? Right, they have no one to talk to, or they have no one to go to. Like, and the last question, you at least had the option to leave your friends. Imagine not having friends to leave, or family to go to, or. So it's like,
because when I think about that level of annoyance, then I gotta think of that level of aloneness makes me think of what level of annoyance are we talking now? Now we gotta be descriptive of the level of annoyance, because if we talking alone, then we gotta talk annoying.
What's the most annoying thing, like quality somebody can have?
All right, this is the question. Come clean. How annoying on a scale of 1 to 5 is your kid on her annoying estate? Be honest.
Oh dear.
on your kid's annoying estate.
Toddlers go to a 5, bruh.
Ooh, they push it.
They push to the limit. The thing is, like, the limit is the fact that you have to deal with it. And you have to try to diffuse it because they're your child. It's not a situation where it's like, okay, it's getting up there and you can leave. So because you have to stay in it. Oh yeah.
And then you don't want to end up not liking your own kid. Like,
right. Like, you have
secretly in your head, like, I can't stand.
There's a lot of things. No, I've talked to Charlie about this. Like, especially when they're kids to babies to toddlers, right?
Right.
There are moments where you're like, okay, I've got a fenced in backyard. Can I just sit you out there for a little bit while I stay inside? Is that an option? Right. Obviously, I've not ever done that, but it's like I need some mental space. I need to breathe.
Yeah.
Mentally. Yeah. I need some.
Yeah, because I seen this TikTok, and it was like a kid going like, it was a parent, and it was like, what's something it was that little voice, the little voice they put over the TikToks that's like a computer reading it. It's like, what's something you find annoying that you're really supposed to like? And it was this lady, and she like glanced the camera over to her little baby. So I know parents out there low key being their mom.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll tell you one thing. Like, being a parent made me feel like anybody who has like good parents that are there and that are loving, and they're like, man, she's so annoying because she's asking me questions. She wants to be a part of my life. I would say you better slow your roll because your mama put in hours, okay? Hours and years when you was first born, when you was all that ish that they had to do, because they were also like, hey, can I leave this child somewhere, right? But no, they stayed. So you better appreciate your parents, okay? The ones that are loving and
one up on you. Hey, your parents will always have one up on you, man. No matter what, people become millionaires and buy them parents' houses, and it's still like they always just got one up on you, man.
So I would say surrounded by really annoying people. I couldn't not, especially having my daughter. I couldn't be alone my whole entire life where I don't have my daughter or my husband or so I'll just deal with the annoying people, and they'll just slowly kill them one by one. That's cool. And I don't mean like not including my family, right? But these surrounded annoying people that are essentially strangers that are just in my life. They just gonna be disappearing. You'll find them on milk bottles and milk cartons. Whatnot.
I ain't gonna lie, not to backpedal. I buy my mama house, we even, chick. We good.
What?
We good. We good, man. We squared off. All the diapers, all that, we squared off, man. We good. There gotta be a number.
That's not enough, boo. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not enough, boo. That is not enough. For them to be like, oh, we squared now. I got you signed the mortgage agreement, and you were like, deuces, we even, and you just like leave. Yeah. That's not enough. I put care.
Like, what?
I put care into you. I put love into you.
Right.
I love.
I'm just thinking, like, what would be enough to be like, all right, mama pay back? Like Elon Musk or all those billionaires, they moms is paid back, bro. You can't tell me they moms ain't paid back now.
Okay, I can see that.
Steve Jobs, whatever they got, they moms got to be squared off.
Unless they was cheap as heck and got their mom like a watch, because then
because some of them be on some. I'ma just give it to donation. I ain't gonna give it to nobody.
Right. That would be and have that situation. You can't buy a dog. You're alone. Someone's like, oh, alone and buy a dog. No dog. Alone is alone. One is the loneliest number. Just one.
Yeah.
So my chat said they'd rather be alone. What does your chat say? Yeah, I know, Tally, you can't deal with annoying people.
What's y'all votes? Let me see.
Since I love being alone and I'm a very patient person, so that's not a bad situation for me here. That's good.
Some saying alone. Let's see, alone. Damn, I see alone. Most are saying alone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go alone.
Someone said it's called headphones. I guess dealing with
annoying
people, you can put headphones. You mean unanimous?
Unanimous, yeah. English is my worst subject.
It's almost anonymous. But I can see their names.
But imagine someone just poking you. Like, let's say you one of those people that don't want to get poked all the time, and someone's just standing over you, just poking you.
Oh gosh, I don't like so kind of saying like an annoying trigger for me is I don't like people touching my neck. Like I don't like if they're like put their hand there, if they like slap it playfully or angrily. I don't like if some people like put their hand like to cup the back of my neck. I don't like that. I really don't like that.
That's a gill. You remember that?
No.
Did you see that? I don't know. That might be either a New York thing or a guy thing. I think it might be a guy thing though. When like you say something stupid, they'll be like Gil, and they'll like slap the back of your neck.
No. You
That's
asking,
the whole thing. I don't think people do it no more.
to get stabbed. Like that's what that is to me. I don't like that.
Yo.
So if somebody
Say,
just
give
kept
me that neck.
like my sister, what she used to do is she'd just like, as she's talking like intensely, because she likes to troll, right? She just hold the back of my neck like with her hand, like with a strength. You know, like somebody gives you a strong handshake, they're not hurting you, but it's like, okay, that was strong. That's how she likes to do that ish. I hate that ish so much. So having that for the rest of my life, where people just like holding my neck and talking and spit coming out them, like all the annoying things.
Yeah.
Somebody
always stand in the front of the TV. You trying to watch the TV. They always stand in the front of the TV. They always ripping the sheets off of you in the morning when you wake up.
This sounds very specific.
No, I'm just naming some things that will, after like 2 or 3 times, will really start to get on my nerves. Like,
so is she there? Can she hear these things? Because this will sound very specific. Okay? Like the way you said the TV thing was like, this just happened yesterday. Okay? And he was like, how many times? I'm watching the TV here. Can you sit down, please? Just ripped the sheets off you this morning. They came up, didn't they? All right. Next question. Would you rather never be able to keep anyone else's secrets, right? Which I feel like...
I got an aunt like that, bro. She can't tell her nothing, bro. That's the first person that popped into my mind.
The teeth. The teeth. I'm just gonna leave that there, okay? Because next time I need help, I don't want her being mad at me. I'll just sip my water.
Okay.
I will say the other side of that is that when she knows something, other people can't be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." I'm like, you a lie because she knew. All y'all know now.
Right, for real.
Right? Don't even try that lie. You think I don't know?
Person.
Right? They try. All right. The other. Would you rather? Okay, so would you rather never be able to keep anyone else's secrets, or have someone tell all of your secrets?
Oh, have someone tell all of yours.
Yeah. So either it's a situation where people cannot confide in you because anytime someone tells you something, you're gonna tell, or you have somebody that's out there just telling all your secrets.
All your secrets. See, I'm thinking. The reason why I'm thinking about going have someone tell all my secrets, because there's something freeing about just like being an open book,
Then why don't you just be open
like that? Because it's hard to just, you know what I mean? Like,
let's say
you did some wild, embarrassing issue, you keeping it as a secret. It's hard to just be like, yo, I did X, Y, and Z, da da da. You know what I mean? It's hard, but I feel like once it's out there, it's kind of like a freeing feeling, right? They say live your truth, so no one can live it for you. So you just, Well,
in this case, someone else is living your truth because you're not the one telling tell the truth.
They're telling all your secrets, but it's kind of like, all right. So this would be my question: do you know that they're telling your secrets, or you don't know? Because if I knew, then that would be good. Because it's kind of like cool.
Let's say you.
But if I don't know, then oh hell no. If you don't know someone's telling you secrets, then damn.
But then also with the never being able to keep anyone's secrets, do the people know, like the person, like if I told you a secret, Ego, and you're telling people, do I know you out there telling people my secrets?
Telling people, right? That's the other part. CC said Ego getting deep. That was deep,
right?
That was deep. Yeah, that was deep. That was definitely deep. Because that matters, I think. That matters.
I do agree. I feel like but then it wouldn't really be a problem, would it? If it's a situation where like the person didn't know that you were out there telling their secrets, then it may not destroy your relationship with that person, but other people would be like, man, Ego just cannot keep his mouth shut. I won't tell him nothing.
Right. But then, you don't want to. No one wants to be that person, the one that's like, yo, you tell everybody's secrets when they like. Who wants to be that person?
Well,
but there's people out there that
answered that question earlier.
I was just about to say, there's people out there that are really like that. Like, if you tell them something, they're going to tell people.
The quickness. As soon as
once you tell them, it's your fault.
On the phone.
It's your fault for just telling them.
On the phone, telling other people the situation.
Right. Let me say thank you for this donation real fast.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna ponder here a little bit more about this because
Emily
I don't
Syrup,
want to
thank
be
you
the
for that
person that's
big
telling
donation. Said, this is
secrets,
fire.
right?
Thank you
I don't
so
want to
much.
be
Appreciate
known
the
as
love,
a
Emily
untrustworthy
Syrup.
person.
Shout out to the Your Squad, man.
Because that's not something I want on my
Please hit the
record,
like
right?
button on that stream.
But like,
And thank y'all for coming through. Please.
I don't know if I want somebody else telling all my secrets,
big,
though.
Big donation. Thank
You
you so
can't
much,
pass,
Emily Syrup.
game lover.
Yeah.
You cannot pass.
Yeah,
Your
Your
mom's
Squad. What
gonna
y'all
be like,
think?
but
What
don't
y'all
say
going
nothing.
with? Never be able to keep anyone's secrets, or have someone
That'd be
tell
the
all your
ones.
secrets.
Let me
know
tell
in
you
the
something,
chat.
but don't say nothing.
Okay. So what you think about, Christine? Which one?
I don't know, because like I said, I wouldn't want it on my record that I'm not trustworthy, right? I wouldn't want people to feel like, oh, I can't tell Christine this because she's gonna be telling everybody, right? Everybody's gonna know. But I also don't want to have someone out there telling all my secrets, because like I'm an intense person, and everybody don't need to know all the different layers of that intensity. Okay?
Right.
I feel like when you're talking with someone or interacting with someone, sometimes you can only give them pieces, because if they see the whole thing, it's too much for them.
Right.
And sometimes you are trying to, like, I'm sure you've been in situations like this where I have a friendship or a working relationship with somebody that you don't like right now, but you're trying to get through it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want somebody telling all my secrets about how much this person pissed me off, especially if we're getting better, because then all that progress is gone. Yeah.
It could ruin a lot of things for you.
Yeah. So it's like, this might be the toughest one for me tonight. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like it's like this. What do you choose? Do you want to be trusted?
I'm thinking, I don't really.
This is a hard one, bruh.
Like, I don't really just be going and telling people my own secrets. You know what I mean? I'll take something to the grave. so I'm thinking they ain't really gonna have much to tell about me, because I ain't gonna tell them nothing.
Well, let's say it, like, let's add a layer to this, right? Of like, it's not something you had to say to somebody, but they just know your secrets and are telling. It's like their divine power.
Yeah, they just know it. You're right.
They just know, the case, right? And then they can just tell your secrets. So it's like even stuff that you know, when you was diddling in the corner in your room, right? Like, they know that you did that, and they're gonna tell everybody.
Right. And then a lot of people will be looking at you like you a liar, because sometimes you might do something that's mad embarrassing, and then you tell nobody you never did that before.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, I know that fool lying. Such and such just told me his ass did that last week. Like, you know what I mean? Everywhere you go, I'm like, man, that fool lying. That's
the other part of it. Like, if this other person's telling all your secrets, like, you can't, like, you know how even in conversation, like, you'll be talking to someone and you'll be trying to keep your secret, but the whole time they know the truth. Like, how embarrassing is that? That is hella embarrassing.
Yeah.
I've been in the situations where it's like, oh, they're going blue, where like people like are saying stuff, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I know the truth. Everything you saying to me is a whole lie right now, and I know the truth. Right. But I'm not about to.
Just looking at them like, damn. Right. You see, some people not gonna expose you, but some people are. Some people gonna be like, some people like that awkwardness to expose somebody when they're lying.
You sound like one of those people.
I'm not gonna lie.
You sound like one of those people.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type to just go with it. I'm the type to be like, word. Yeah. You just bought the mansion. You just bought the mansion in advance, word. Yeah, like, I'm the type to just go with it, because that awkwardness of like blowing somebody up who's lying, it's hard for me to live through that. I might not even be the person that's getting caught, but just sitting there feeling that awkwardness. Yeah, like, I just be feeling like, damn, I don't want to be here right now. So
it depends on the factors for me. It depends on what are we talking about? How important is this thing we're talking about, right? For me to like expose that there's a lie or not, right? Or for the person I'm talking to, if I don't really care about to high levels about you or the situation we're talking about, then no, I'm not going to expose you. But no, if I know the truth, I'm not going to truly engage, because that's my other thing. I don't beef people up that are like, that I know are lying, and this is not a joking situation. Jokes are jokes. That's fine. It's whatever. But like in a real situation, you can tell if I know the truth about what you're saying is a lie, and I'm just like, okay.
Right. This is a serious
like, I'm not engaging in the conversation. I'm just like, okay. But if I know you, I'll be like, all right, tell the truth, bro.
Right. Like, the jig is up right now.
Yeah, let's get to the grid of this right now, because I care enough to engage in that. But we still have not chosen one, Ego.
I know this is tough.
You tried to sway me to go to the next question, but we haven't chosen them.
All right, let me see. Never has anyone. You see, a lot of people are bringing up people going to jail if you're telling our secrets.
Oh, whoa!
People got some.
No, they be shiving.
People in the streets in the chat right here. You know?
But then having someone tell your secrets. Think about this. Let's say you were the only person that knew that the gangster that lived down the street is the one that killed the person in the other town, and now someone else knows your secret, and now that person goes to jail, and they know they only told one person, and that person was you. Yeah. It goes both ways.
Kind of doubles back to you.
Right. Yeah. It goes both ways.
And I feel like this is kind of like, would you rather take would you rather take I don't know what the word is, but like, I feel like never being able to take anyone else's secrets is kind of like, that's somebody else's real L, because of like, you just telling everybody else business. But this other one is, they telling your business.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Right. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, the ownness of, like, the repercussions, right?
Yeah.
If you're telling somebody else's secrets, people will know that they can't really trust you, but the secrets of, like, the actions of the other people are the other people's problems. But if someone is out there telling your secrets, that's your problem. And they're telling all of them, not just some of them, all of them.
But then I'm just thinking of being that guy that's like, let's say me and you, we streaming this right here, right? And at the end of your stream, you like, man, I love my buddy nation, man. And then you end your stream, and then after you end the stream, I'm like, yeah, she lying her ass off. She told me last week she ain't rocking with them. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, right? Like, tell the secrets, tell the truth. Like, she don't give a F about them.
Yeah, she ain't rocking with them fools. She told me last week she tired of this issue. She trying to cross over, like, you know what I mean? Like,
cross over.
I don't want to be that guy.
What am I crossing over into?
Right? Who knows?
Right. Oh man.
This is tough.
This one's the toughest one.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like, Christine, you don't love us? I do love y'all. Don't listen to him, okay? Don't listen to him, boo. It's just me and you. Don't listen to what other people say, okay? Let me see. A lot of people, they said never keep secrets. Oh, someone said feelings deleted. No, don't listen to him. He a cartoon. He ain't even real, y'all. He ain't even real, okay? Like, dang, Chrissy, I didn't know you felt that way. You couldn't use no other example? Like, you blowing up a chat right now.
Out of all of the BS that I be saying, I knew they was gonna run with this one.
I knew there was
little 90% of the time, Buddy Nation be ignoring my ass. Now they really taking notes. When I say that,
everything. They just be like, goodness, he ain't even real. He's a figment of my imagination, y'all. Do not listen to him, okay? I'm having this conversation with myself. Y'all just hear this other voice there, okay?
I'm the devil on the other shoulder.
That's what he is. We can we gotta choose, Ego. We gotta choose and we gotta move to the next question. We already
Alright, I'm gonna go never be able to keep anyone's secrets.
Okay.
I'm gonna just be telling everybody business. I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, you know what? I will go with that as well, because I feel like if you're at the point where you're telling everybody secrets, then there's a level of you that doesn't care that people know that you can't keep a secret.
That you tell, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's like
and I know people like that, and they living pretty good.
They do live quite fine with themselves.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay. All right, so we've got that, and that's what our chat said. My chat said too, and you said your chat said blue as well.
Yeah, a lot of people want blue.
All right, next question. Would you rather save your best friend's life if it meant 5 strangers would die, or
that's one of
these questions, right? That's like the trolley question. Or would you rather save 5 strangers if it meant sacrificing your best friend?
It's easy for me.
It's easy for me too. I'm sorry, strangers.
Yeah.
My best friend's my husband. I'm not gonna leave my daughter without a father because of these 5 people.
I feel like they gotta up that number. 5 people ain't really that much.
Oh my gosh!
They gotta up that number.
No, let's not make it harder. No, let's not. Okay, so then I'll pose this question to you, Mister. Not to me, but
5
to you.
too little, bro. 5 too easy.
How many
bro.
people would it have to be for you to sacrifice your best friend?
Right, like how many people? Alright, so then now I gotta break this down.
Yeah, right. Not the number. He's like talk about the number.
In a small village, because like in New York City, in the 5 boroughs, there's about 8, a little over 8 million people in New York City.
Goodness, that's a lot of y'all.
So that's about 8 million. In your town, how many people you think live in your town? Because I'm trying to see, like, am I gonna wipe out a whole city?
Let me see.
Am I gonna wipe out a whole state?
See. Population of Tampa. Let's see.
Let's see.
All right, population of Tampa, Florida is. Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Really quick. Wait. This. How many people did you say are in New York City?
I think a little over 8 million people.
Okay, there's 387,000 people in Tampa.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, mind you, as of 2019. As of 2019.
Right.
But let me see. 2020, that census, they say that there's about 384 people. So apparently 3,000 people left. That's a whole lie because all these houses they be building, all these people that be moving up in here. We're gonna stay to 300. I'm gonna say 390. Okay.
Them single family homes really be multi-family homes,
right? Listen, the one across the street. I'm like, are there a car business? It's like different cars there every day, like whole family.
Right.
So I'm gonna say 390,000 people at least. And
and I be out there.
Tampa.
Ain't that many people. You know
compared to
ain't really that many.
Not compared to 8 million. You sneeze and your sprays have hit 20 million people already in New York, whereas in Florida, you could sneeze and not hit a person.
So a real small town would be about 20,000, maybe 10,000 people.
Maybe. Let's see.
I think I'll wipe out a whole city for my close homie. I think I might do it.
So you would go up to 20,000, or would you say you would let your friend die for 20,000 people?
I won't go over 20,000. A small town could get it.
So if it's 20,001, you're like, sorry, boo, you got to die because there's one more than 20,000 people right now.
Yeah. I can't wipe out a whole small village. I can wipe out a small town, but anything over that is too much. Then, you know what I mean?
So luckily for anybody who lives in a town of 20,001 people.
Yeah. My bad, John. Y'all gonna have to go for the homie, man. Get close to me, man. Get next to me, then. You know what I mean? You might be the one I save.
That's the answer. Just be Ego's friend. That'll save your life.
Word.
Be Ego's friend.
Word.
Me, like sticking with the 5 strangers, you know. Like I said, I'm not gonna have my daughter without a father because these 5 people are dying.
So what's your number?
So where? Yeah. No, like it's like I don't know if there could be a number. Honestly, it's not like my best friend is just like
Miss Maggie,
just a friend. You know, he's my husband and the father of my child. So it's like there's a lot of extra added weight onto that, to where I don't know if there's a certain amount of people like that I would save and let him die for. I'll just
you can't pick a number is what you're saying. 100. How many people be in the mall on a Saturday? A couple thousand?
I'm sure thousands.
Would you get rid of the mall? Would you get rid of the mall for your husband?
I mean, the Amazon exists for a reason, boo. Like,
oh Lord, this is crazy. This is such a demonic question right here, man. This is horrible.
Or buying your stuff online. Get Prime. You can get it next day. Sometimes same day if you live where they got the drones at now. Okay? Don't be sleeping on Amazon now. Yeah. So people we know are excluded from this. Well, no, yeah, it says strangers. So
yeah,
it would be you don't know them. You don't know them. Now,
It's going
here's the
down
thing.
in the world.
Hold on, let me.
That's why I said a small town.
I'll say
But
this.
go ahead.
I'll say this. Kids are different. Now, if this was like 20,000 like babies.
Oh, we didn't go age range, because if
didn't.
we go in age range, anybody 70 and up, that number's gonna touch easily 1 million for me. If we go age 70 and up, that number's easily 1 million for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
All old people gotta die. If you over it,
if we doing an age range,
so then I would ask this question: how many millions of old people would you be like, you know what? All right, this is a lot. Best friend, you gotta die. I'm gonna let these old people live. What's your number there?
What age?
Hold on, Ego. Did you finish? Squid Game?
Yeah. I finished Squid Game.
Someone in my chat said, "Call me Sang Woo."
Oh, man.
Said, call me Sang Woo, bro. Had a emoji with a crown on.
Oh man. Nah, but the age we would have to be specific with the age.
Yeah, like babies. That's my thing. If it's like hundreds of like maybe I don't want to go into that question. That's too. It's
it's too real.
Way
like
too
I
real.
said, if we talk 70 and up, that number changes a whole lot, though. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much.
Millions. Yeah, they're like, and the thing is, I can understand that because they've had their life. Like, if you think of Squid Game, homie, well, let me not spoil it. It's still frankly new, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But
yeah. Go check that out for sure.
Yeah. Y'all should watch it. But like, if you're up in age, you've lived your life, I'm okay.
Right.
Like, he's young. Why he gotta die because of whatever's happening for y'all? Like, that's not an even or fair exchange. So,
and then you got some oldies, they I ain't even gonna go there.
Are you gonna say they're mean or evil or something?
No, I'm saying some of them be, they at that effort age where like the doctor tell them they can't smoke cigarettes no more, but they gonna still.
Oh, right, and they do it. There's mad old people in Florida that are like, when COVID came out, and it was. I remember the first news was like, oh, it is deadly for people who are old, right?
Right.
Are seniors, and they're mad seniors. So like, well, F it, I'm gonna die already. So they just like did not care when COVID first.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it changes up the game a whole lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this for me, I'm definitely going.
Friend, I'm saving my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely saving my friend. My bad, strangers. Yeah, that's all.
Unless you're old, then it's like, oh yeah, you're almost dead anyways. Okay. Would you rather be rich working a job you hate, or be poor working a job you love? And I'm interested. Before I answer, I do want to know your answer. I think I already know what your answer is going to be, but I'm interested to see what the consensus in both of our chats is going to be.
Okay.
Because
all right.
I want to kind of touch base on a mind frame.
Right.
That I think people, and mind you, I do want you guys to know that no one's going to judge your answers. So don't feel like you have to hit the poll to, oh, I want to see like a good person, so I'm going to answer. Clearly, we just killed old people and babies. So like, you can just be honest and there.
Okay, that's a good question. I already said how much we talking. How much we talking, Rich? Whatever you consider rich.
Exactly. Precisely. If you consider $50 rich, $50. If you consider millions rich, millions.
Consider billions rich, billions.
Wow. Everybody in my chat that's typing,
what y'all going with, chat?
They said money. One person said poor. 50 other messages said, give me the money.
Yeah, all right, let me see. All right. Damn, so far I see like at least 8 people saying rich, and I seen only 2 people saying poor. Yeah, mostly up, and more people are coming in saying rich. Rich, yeah. People are going with rich, yeah.
Yes.
Secure the bag.
Right.
I see what they say.
I only have a couple saying poor. I'll let you answer. Go ahead, Ego. What's your answer?
You know, I would love to just pose this little part. Then, what I guess that would be the same. Whatever you consider love to be would be how much you love that other job. Right.
Mm-hmm. Right. Whatever
whatever you consider love.
Yeah. Whatever you consider your or you want to change it to your dream job. Be poor working your dream job, or be rich working at a job you hate.
What you said you would know my choice. What was my choice?
Your choice is going to be rich working a job you hate.
Right, but you know, I've worked jobs I hated for less than being rich.
Thank you. Thank you. And here's the thing.
You know what I mean? For shitty money, I've worked jobs that
I feel like when people say poor working a job you love, there's like a stigma to being in it for just the money that they don't want to be associated to, right? So it's like, hey, I don't want to do this job I hate just because I'll have money when I could do something I love. But listen, if you got money, why can you not also do the things that you love? You just can't work. Let's say you can't do your dream job, but you can still have money. There are other ways and other things you can do.
Right.
Be happy. And I'm not saying that you have to be someone who's strictly living just for money. But when you've lived, like, okay, I'm 33. I've lived and worked at many jobs that I hated for like $7 an hour, $6. I remember when minimum wage was 5 something, bruh. Like, and that's what I was working at in school, and I hated that ish. So having that same type of situation, but being rich, are more possibilities. Like, yes, I can go to this job and hate this job, but when I leave in my jet ski, okay, boop boop boop, to your waterfront property, Ego.
Flop.
You know, it's gonna be okay. There are other ways to find your happiness if that's the case, or you can use that money to fund passion. So maybe you're not working your dream job, you're creating it because it's your passion, because you don't need to work for it. You already got the money, boo.
Right.
Open your production.
I'm a little trippy.
Go ahead.
I'm a little trippy, you see, because me, if I hate something, I don't care about it. And I love working jobs I don't care about. in that weird kind of way, because then I just do. You can just leave or do what you want. I just do the wrong ish about everything. There's a freedom in that. Hide in the stock room, sleep on the job.
Hold on, sir. Are you
be a menace, you know?
No, let me just. I'll say this. Like, say this. Lang. Shout out to J-Cup Productions for the donation. Facts. Yes. Shout out to you. I will say that you call Ego while he at work.
Talking on the phone, all of that is kind of like
full-leg conversations.
I enjoy that a little bit. I kind of
conversations.
Yeah.
And
or just being able to.
I'm like, he's not working today. Hubby's like, yeah, he working right now.
Okay. You got the boss that like overly cares about their job, and you just like, shut up, fool. I take a long break if I feel like it. You know what I mean? And then all of the other employees that really love their job is just looking at you like, damn, they're envious. Like, damn, I wish I could not care like him. You know what I mean?
You're just like the center of turmoil. You want to troll this boss. And you want that these people are envious of you. Okay, I get it.
It's great to not care about your job a little bit, you know. It's
and there is a free. I can attest that there is a freedom. I've been in a job, right, where because I've always been, when I go to a job, I've always been like hardworking. So I do like I'll either finish a lot of my work early because I finish it very quickly, and then I'll just find other things to do, right. Which is very true to my personality, even when it comes to what I do now, because I constantly have projects and ideas of new things to do, right? But like, I was in a job where I loved it completely and wholeheartedly, and I was doing everything, working really hard, getting work done. And actually, this has happened a couple of jobs. I remember going to one job, and then that manager like pissed me off to like the nth degree, where I remember I was sitting at my desk and she said something to me. She hung up the phone on me, right? And I was at my desk and I said, I'm about to fight this chick in the office. And they're like, what?
Damn,
people next to me, I was like, I'm about to fight this chick in the office. And the other people, they're like, oh, Christine, calm down. Like, calm down. What happened? Tell me. Because I'm at job too. I'm still the bubbly person and everything. When that happened, that was my switch to not care about this job no more, I would sleep at my desk. I would be on I was working I had a YouTube channel at the time. So I would be there like reading comments, replying to comments right at my desk on my YouTube channel. And I was like, you know what? At this place, I don't care anymore. And I don't have to put up with this issue anymore. So that was that, like, literally, like you said, the moment that switch happened, I was like, and when it came to the point, it ended up being the job I quit. Like, it was the last job I had when I was at YouTube. Although I did, when, you know, I got pregnant, I picked up a little job just so we can have a little fluff for the baby coming, right? But before that, it was the last job, and it didn't hurt me to quit the job. I was just like, hey, y'all either gonna give me the time off that I need, or I'm gonna have to go. And they're like, well, we can't give you that time off. And I'm like, well, I guess I gotta go.
And that's even better when it's kind of like you try to do it the right way. Like, can I get 2 weeks vacation next week, or whatever, or next month? And they're like, no. And then you're like, all right, peace, then I quit. Like, that's so fire.
Where do I sign on the resign paper? Do you need a 2 weeks notice? I got you 6 days. You got that? You good?
Because then the boss is looking at you like, damn, I just was trying to deny the vacay. I didn't want you to quit though. Like, you know what I mean? It gives you that extra strength, that power. You know?
There's a freedom. Yeah. So we choose, and my chat chose the rich. Being with
everyone for the most part. Only a couple people.
Because you can fund your dream. Some people
have some valid reasons though. I seen Infinity play. She was like, you know, life to her, a lot of it has to do with feelings and meaning, and having meaning in your work is a fill-in. You know, I can respect that.
Right. And that's the thing. I respect whatever is best for you to do. One thing though, I see some people, they'll take that and impart that on others. So that's awesome that's who you are. As long as you don't, when you're looking at other people like, oh, well, they're bad because they took the rich. Well, no, they have different meanings and outlooks and perspectives on what they could do with that money. But if for you personally, you're like, no, it's all about what's in the heart. Do you know? Right. All right, so let's. Next question. This is like I was expecting this to be fun, but this is even greater than what I expected.
Yeah.
All right.
Good question, John. Good question.
Right? And great animation, little things here on this little display here that Christine did. You know, amazing.
Yeah.
Next question. Would you rather be able to go forward into the future and not be able to come back, or go to the past and not be able to come back?
Be able to go to the forward into the future and not be able to come back, or go to the past and not be able to come back.
Yeah, this is your question, J-Dog.
This is deep too. I'm seeing a lot of people say future already.
Well, I'm gonna just put it plain for y'all. All right, I'm black. I don't want to go to the past and not be able to.
Oh Lord, I just said I feel you, A-Cats, and that's what somebody just said.
Yes. I'd rather the future. Although we don't know what the future could hold, because it almost looked like, you know, the past 4 years, it looked like it was gonna go back to the 50s. But listen, I would rather.
That's what I'm saying. You go back further enough, it might be the same.
In the future, that's very, unfortunately, real, very real concern.
I feel like we're not giving the past enough credit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it was pretty wild.
Rocky road. All right, so then let's add this to the question, because even some people in my chat are asking how far back are we talking. So, at what point would you go back to and not return? Like, you go there, you stuck there, you live there, right?
And you got to be there forever.
Right. What? Yeah. At what? Yeah. Mid-90s is past. Heck, yesterday is past. Like, you know, at what point?
I'm talking, if I'm going back, I'm going back. Like, I'm not going back to like the 90s. I'm talking about, I'm going back to where, like, you know what I mean? Like, you up, you hunting something to eat. You going out at like 18 years old.
Okay,
you know, you blazing it.
I don't know how.
I might go back to that time.
Do you think you'd be a capable hunter, my friend?
I think it'll be fire. I think hunting and you running from lions and ish, like just trying to make it through the day, son.
This is Wizard of Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my! Like,
that's how far I'm going back though. Like, you just trying to make it through the day, and then when you get that, when you catch like a, I don't know, like a buffalo, and your whole fam eating good, and you just hype about just the fact that you got a buffalo for the day.
J-Dog said dinosaurs and racism? No bueno.
Oh man. And then you just don't know, you know what I mean? You don't know nothing about money or none of that stuff. Don't even really matter. You just running around with your family.
There was less depression then because you were constantly on the run. You had less,
you with your family.
Yeah, life was simpler because it was legit survive.
Right. And then you go out in the blaze. You know what I mean? Go out at 19. Boom. It's a wrap.
You mean like die at 19?
Yeah, they was going out young back then.
No, I know, but you say that like it's a zest. So you're looking forward to going and trying to survive only to die at 19.
I feel like I mean I can't say I want to live that time and say I'm gonna live to 80. You ain't surviving it out there in your 50s.
No, you're not.
Back during them times, you going out like 19, 20.
So I'll read about you in hieroglyphics, okay? In hieroglyphics.
Word.
Because
that
is I
might
wouldn't
be fire. I ain't gonna lie. I might be fire.
I would go to the future to where my daughter is an adult. Because I would want to still be in her lifetime.
Yeah.
And I would want to like help her navigate adulthood.
See what she up to.
Right. Because it would be like a conversation. I'd be like, you can change your wish now. You're already in the past now. You stop. You can't come back. All right? You can't come back. So like, I would sit there and talk to her like, babe, I either have to go to the past or the future, and I'm gonna choose the future, and I'm gonna see you. All right. It's gonna feel like forever for you, love, but I'm gonna see you in the future. And then I'll be there for her adult life.
Right. Because the future should be lit. Like, if we talking about future, like, yeah, like, when baby AY's grown, the future should be lit. The future should be lit, man. Because of, like, boring stuff. I start to notice, like, the boring stuff of today, we starting to, like, get rid of that stuff, you know what I mean? More people are, like, not working 9 to 5 anymore.
No, I get you. Like traditional things are changing. I agree.
Yeah, we getting rid of that stuff. Like
2020 really was a pressure cooker for the change, where a lot more people were working at home, finding online jobs, non-traditional jobs to make income.
Right. Mm-hmm. That boring life. You in the factory, you're putting the damn sneaker on the line, and then you putting the lace on.
This like Jumanji.
So those are like the factory jobs. I feel like. The millennials, and then you got what's the generation now? Z or something like that?
I think Gen Z. I don't know. They keep calling me a boomer.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's the old people.
I'm a millennial, but after that, it's like Z. Them kids, they gonna be doing whatever they want to do, bro. They not working in no like fast food and just serving fries all day. No disrespect to nobody doing that. Get it how you live, but right. They're gonna be doing some sick stuff. You know? They're gonna be driving Uber for 2 hours. Doing this for this hour,
and then
I would say that
is becoming more of the norm, like the finding non-traditional means of income, and it'll be people like doing Ubers, and then they're also doing something else. Like I would say there are more and more people who have hustle and who have drive are finding more opportunities to make just money,
do other stuff, and I think that's so fire. I heard about these people's like these. I don't even call them kids, but just people. They like. Having jobs on the internet, content creators or bloggers or whatever, and they're just like living in vans and just traveling the world.
Yeah, like,
that's crazy. There are a couple that
there are a couple people that do that.
You in Thailand for a year, and then you in Brooklyn for the next. That's fire to me.
I don't know why you go to Brooklyn after Thailand, but yes, I get.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's no place like home.
I think you would go from Brooklyn to Thailand. I don't know if you're like, you know what? After Thailand, you know where I'm gonna go? Brooklyn.
But they doing it their way. You know what I mean? They living how they want to live. So I feel like the future is just gonna be crazy.
That's true. So KO proposed something like you could go back and invent or invest into what's popular now. Generational wealth. That's actually a great like Netflix. I remember when Netflix first started, you could invest in Netflix then, boo, because you knew it was going to pop up. Amazon is another
but you could do that either way though.
Well, no, because in the past, no, that's what I'm saying. If you go to the past and invest in like Netflix when they first came out with the disc and they were trying to get people to buy stocks, I would buy mad stocks, stocks, true. And then you could set like then you can set up the future for your family because like Amazon, when Amazon was coming out, you could have been a part of that before it blew up. That's actually like...
Yeah, Christine, my chat is telling me to tell you you're definitely not a baby boomer. Yeah, I just realized you're definitely not a baby boomer.
I know, but people keep calling me boomer because they're like, it's true, Christine's a boomer. Because they call me Grandma Steen.
No.
Yeah, they call me Grandma Steen. Haters be haters. All right, so we say future, but that past thing, you bring up a really great point.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Right.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Very true. All right, next question. Would you rather bring back a loved one for 30 minutes or get rid of someone that is a threat to your life?
Damn, that red is for somebody in the streets. Like, damn.
I don't remember who put this question.
Running around with threats to their lives. Damn.
I don't remember who put this question. They really had
that member gangbanging. He in the streets, or she. They in the streets for real. They got ops.
they gotta. You know,
they got ops out there. Say get rid of someone that's a threat to your life. Sheesh.
It's very specific. Very specific. I would say like I don't have a specific one person. It's not like I have somebody on me that's like trying to hunt me down, right?
Yeah.
That I know of, God forbid. But
yeah.
Like for me, it would be a group, and I'll just leave that there. But like. Bringing back a loved one for 30 minutes, I would do that. I'd bring back a loved one for 30 minutes.
I think I'm going with 30 minutes too. Life is a threat, man. Everything is a threat.
Right.
You run across one of them bears, they'll tear your ass up.
Why are we going around there?
Jersey, you might be upstate New York. You might run into one of them bears. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like it's always a threat in life.
That's true.
I'm going with that bring back somebody is wild. That's crazy right there. I would go with that.
Bye, Ash. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I would say that's the quickest one that we've had tonight.
Yeah.
All right. This one was shout out to OMG because he put this question. I was like, I'll put this in here for him.
Till I die.
I knew you were gonna pick that one. Would you rather live in New York or in LA? So there was a moment where I was considering both of these places because as someone who, even before becoming a content creator, because I was doing the acting thing hardcore in Florida, the governor at the time, he had changed the law because there used to be a tax credit for people making films and TV shows out here. And he got rid of it. And that's when Atlanta blew up because a lot of the...
Wait. Go again. Say that again.
So there used to be a tax credit in Florida for like if you were filming TV shows or movies out here, you would get a tax credit, right?
Right.
That's why a lot of filming was done in like Miami, some in Tampa, and I was doing the acting thing hardcore. But then the governor at the time got rid of the tax credit, so all of those productions just flew out of Florida and went to Atlanta, New York, and back to LA. So that's when Atlanta blew up because everybody just went there like, oh, I can make my films here and because they're getting a benefit for making them or their TV shows and stuff like that. So that's what really helped put Atlanta on the map. And so I was like, man, I want to move to either New York or LA. And I actually had gotten accepted to a school in New York to go there for like acting, like theater and TV. But I did not make that decision. I chose to stay.
Your votes. I want to see NYC and LA. Let me
finances
see.
Was the reason at the time. This was before I was making any.
Both places are pretty expensive.
Yeah. And then I would say like a couple years ago, after going to E3, me and hubby were thinking about moving to LA.
Right.
But then we saw that the price of, because our home, we looked at an equivalent and it was twice as much in LA.
Yeah, it's expensive out there.
Twice as much there.
I saw in the beginning, I seen a lot of NY, and then now I'm seeing a lot of LA, but I'm also seeing some LA is overrated, LA is trash. You know, this is my thing with New York, because I have like a love-hate thing with New York sometimes. Like, you know, sometimes something super pricey and just New York craziness would happen, and I would be like, man, I'm tired of this damn place. Like, you know what I mean? Something would just happen, and I'd get one of those off. But then there's also on the flip side, it's just this weird thing about, especially in New York City specifically, like I might go to Florida, right? Or you might go to like upstate or somewhere where it's just calmer, right? It's this strange feeling when you come back to New York City of just like, it's like a rush.
Yeah, you get I would say
you're just more alert, you're more awake. It's just
invigorated.
It's almost like that same thing when I was talking about with like the animals and you're being hunted, so you're alive and you're awake and you're just like looking, your head is on a swivel. That happens every time I step foot in like New York City. Yeah, when I leave a calm place and go back to New York City, that feeling comes back to me, you know, and I don't know, that feeling is a little addictive.
J-Dog's, you know, you cracked out for New York. J-Dog said them radioactive rats in the city, though.
The list of cons is probably longer than the list of pros. I tell you that.
But it's the high that he gets when he returns.
It's just that rush when you come back, and sometimes that rush is annoying. You know what I mean? But you don't even realize it until you leave.
I would say that,
you know,
I can understand what you're saying, although I didn't live there. When we were there for like, I mean, I can't say I never lived there. Yes, I lived there like when I was a kid, but as an adult, right? Living my adult life in New York. We were there for like 4 days, and by day 4 or 5, I was like, okay, I'm ready to come back home. But at the same time, I enjoyed my time there, you know. Like it's always alive, being able to in the middle of the night go to a bakery or go to Times Square and like kind of feel like that there is rushness and there is this energy. It's electric. The city is electric. Nowhere. Exactly, the city that never sleeps.
It never go.
So I would choose LA. I would choose LA, but I would, if I have the funds, if we're at a place where we can financially take living in LA, then that means I can also travel to New York when I need to. So
right. But then there's the same thing with LA. That's kind of like, I always hear people from Cali always say, like, when you living in LA, everything is very like fake. Everybody says they're an actor. Everybody says they're this, that, and people be on that time in New York. But then there's also an extreme realness about New York that people will call you out on that real quick.
They're more blunt in New York.
They're more blunt.
I think it's honestly the grass is greener, because out here, like everybody, when I worked at one place, everybody's a rapper. When I worked at this other, like you have wherever you live, there's seems to be everybody, quote unquote, is one of these things. And I just feel like that's just what comes with the territory of being in a place where people want to make more money, so they're trying to do things and they're trying to explore. But yeah, all right. Next question. Ugh. Would you rather? Like it hurt me to make this image. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. Would you rather eat a fried tarantula?
This is what I said is perpetratory, okay?
Chicken. Eat a fried tarantula or eat raw chicken? Can you get sick from either one of these? Or are we asking this question that will be okay either way?
Oh, okay. You mean in the barring of the question? Because I mean, in real life,
I'm guessing fried is cooked, so you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, but I mean,
chicken, you might end up with something. Unless this question is being posed to as if we're gonna be fine either way. So, I'm assuming that.
So like a lot of people are like pass in my chat. Some people said I'd rather starve.
I'd rather starve. See, I don't have a thing with spiders. I'm good with spiders.
Nah, you see that? Oh gosh, Jesus! I can't even look at the screen. I'm not even looking at it. You can look at it. I'm not even looking at it. I would have to say I would do the raw chicken. I'm not eating a fried tarantula. What I'll do, what you can do, it's raw. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be seasoned, or this is what you can do to make sure you're okay, because they do it with shellfish.
Which one y'all going with?
Well, we soak the chicken anyways, because that's what we do as West Indian. And that's not cooking. It's just cleaning the chicken. And then squirt some lemon on it. And that helps to get rid of like bacteria and whatnot. And just chop the sucker up. I'll season it with some things, because obviously since you're not cooking it, the seasoning would just sit on top, so there's problems with that. You got to be good with that. Yes, you have to air dry the chicken. And then, you know, I'll eat it that way. Chop it up and eat it down. I'm not eating a tarantula.
I think I'm gonna go fried tarantula.
You nasty.
Only because I feel like I could pop that joint real quick and keep it moving. Just
no, it's big and you have legs, so you're gonna have to chew. It's not just like swallow and go.
But the raw chicken is like a like you really.
It would be tougher.
That chicken.
It would be tougher.
Yeah, it's gonna take you a hot minute. The tarantula, I'm popping that joint and I'm keeping it moving.
It'll be a few crunches with the you. There's a point in length with what you're saying, because if it's fried, it's like crunch, 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 crunch.
Yeah.
But mind you, this is the thing, and I know it's going to be taken the wrong way, but there's no other way to say this, okay? So I have a small mouth. So either one of these is gonna be
Lord.
This is what I knew, that the depths of the earth would open up from what I'm about to say. But like, I because of that, it's not gonna matter. For you, it might be just a quick swallow. For me, I'm gonna have to chew through that. So
that's a fact.
If it's chewing through either one, I'm not gonna have spider legs coming out my teeth and like the hair and all that stuff and have to pick that ish. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, like, I think of the bones that you have to like crunch through. So Enrico's like, oh my. Destiny's like, pause.
A lot of people saying salmonella though. A lot of people saying salmonella.
I know, but if you have,
I think they're going with raw chicken. I mean, I think they're going with fried.
Oh, because of the salmonella.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though, right? For those of like me, right, who's trying to lose some of that weight, right? Well, no, if you clean the chicken first off, because we soak it in vinegar or we clean it with lemon and lime,
right.
That gets rid of a lot of that bacteria. So you can, because it's an infection from the bacteria. So one of two things could happen, right? I could either just get really sick where I throw up and poop and I lose a lot of weight, or the lemon helped it and I didn't eat a spider. I feel like it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
All right,
so we got
this one.
Tarantula and raw chicken.
Raw chicken. All right, next one. Someone said my stomach is doing cartwheels and I'm clutching my pearls. All right, next question. All right. Would you rather?
Oh, this is easy.
Never hear music again or lose the ability to read? Now, when I put this picture, I typed in Canva, can't read, and I don't know why he has to be naked for this picture. But I was like,
out of everything.
I was like, why does he have to be naked if he can't read? You can still put on clothes, but like,
right.
I was like, okay, this is definitely the picture that I have to choose.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. It might be hard to believe for some people, but I think I'm gonna lose the ability to read, man.
Oh,
yeah. I know I was a scholar. I know a lot of y'all thought I was a scholar.
You did preface that you would never go to libraries, but we knew that you would want to read for the rest of your life.
And then music, honestly, like, music is one of those, like, it's like one of those things that we don't realize it until, like, you never can hear music again, and then you realize, damn, life is made interesting by some things that we deem very simple.
Right.
You know?
Music.
Like when I lost my taste from having COVID,
right.
I'm like, yo, taste makes life lit, yo. Like, yo, without taste, life is not lit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and music, I think, is one of those things too. Like, man, it really adds a value to this thing.
I agree. Some people like saying it's the fruit of the soul, and for me, like, music is everything. Music can make me leave a mood that I have. You know, if I'm like, and I don't know if you do this, but I do this a lot. Like, if I'm in a certain type of mood and I'm like, I really want to get out of this mood, I'm like searching for songs. I'll play something. Okay, no, that didn't work. I'll find something else. Okay, this didn't work. Find this, like, okay, when I know now that when I'm in this mood, I can listen to this music and that'll help me work through this emotion or what have you. Like, music is everything for me. So
then you'll be driving all responsible. You know, driving on speed limit.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
When you got that right tune
listen, if you can't jam and drive responsibly, you should not be driving, okay? All right? You should listen to zero music.
DMX, that Meek Mill. You know what I mean? You speeding.
Yeah, no, you don't have to speed. You just bounce with your shoulders and like rock forward and backward. There's a way to rock out without, crashing or hitting people with your vehicle.
Something about that music that, it just adds certain things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then,
but reading, I feel like reading is,
reading I can lose. Here's the thing. Someone's saying audiobooks, there you go. Boom. If I can't read something, somebody else could read it for me. If it's like a situation of like, or if you think about this, like you're in a life or death situation and like the instructions are there to read this thing that could save your life, then I'm just gonna, pull a Nemo, escape. I'm gonna try to sound out the words and see what will work. But I'm not.
A lot of people are saying, reading in my chat too, a lot of people are saying they wouldn't want to lose. They would rather lose music.
Ew.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't know why they would.
But
you should time them out. You should time them out.
I'm seeing a lot more than I thought. But some people really, they tap into books.
Hey,
like
Megan.
People in jail right now are probably like, curse these people, because some people read to escape.
So true.
Like people in jail, they read books.
Right. Also true.
And
someone said reading is fundamental, but I need my music. That's true. You can't read.
You don't really need to read like that in 2021. You don't really need to read like that. I'm
right. In regards to cooking, so I'm West Indian. All right. If you ever get taught how to cook from West Indians, they don't believe in recipes and instructions and any of that. And if they tell you to cook. Oh, with the rice. They don't say, hey, X amount of cups of rice, X amount of cups of water. They say you put the rice there, and you see dessa right there? That's the measurement. You see dessa? That's the measurement right there. And they'll tell you, okay, when your thumb is like this, that's how they teach
Jonathan,
you. They
don't never lie, bro.
They don't teach you measurements via cups and measurements. So I wouldn't lose the ability to cook because I couldn't read instructions.
Yeah. You go off the feel.
And
This is gonna need some more sugar right here. I can just tell.
Mm-hmm. Or salt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Know how to use your seasonings. Yes. So you said, darn, you're right. You must be West Indian. You must have heard somebody West Indian teach someone else how to cook. Okay, next question. I think we only have like 4 more. Okay, would you rather sleep forever and never wake up, or stay awake and never sleep?
So that means be dead or like never born?
You don't exist anymore? I think it's
right, because I'm assuming.
I think it's kind of like if you think of Sleeping Beauty. She woke, she was alive and then she went to sleep and then she was sleeping for years. So I guess you just never wake up. I would stay awake and never sleep.
You die.
I don't. Well, eventually, yes. I guess you die.
All right.
Or let's add this. You would sleep forever and never wake up and never die, or stay awake and never sleep and then die.
Or you could be in one of those sleeps where it's like what's going on, but you just enjoying the sleep too well. Because sometimes you sleep and you might know what's going on around you, but you just like, you know what I mean? You sleep.
So then let's add that. We'll reframe these questions there for everybody before you guys start voting. Let's say you're a vivid dreamer or a vivid sleeper. You can hear everything around you, but you're sleeping, right? And you will never die. You'll just live forever sleeping, but hearing everything around you. Or stay awake and never sleep and then eventually die.
Right.
I'm staying awake and never sleeping.
You see, but the thing about staying awake is kind of like, I feel like you got some people like that are in like, they have mood swings, right? Some people have mood swings just natural, right? Mood swings.
Oh yeah, you're irritable as heck. I have insomnia.
And then some people are like, when they hungry, they like that. But I feel like, me personally, like, my thing is when I'm tired, when I'm really tired, it's just hard to be in a decent mood. Like, when you're like exhausted, it's so hard to be in just not even a good mood, just a decent mood.
But if you think about it, let's say you sleep forever, right? And you can always hear what's happening around you, but you can't wake up. So you can't leave.
I feel like I would be sleeping. It's the same old BS going on, man. I feel like I'd be sleeping like, he out there tripping again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, them little boys out there playing around. the same old BS. She
I
out
would
the
want
window
to
complaining
interact.
again.
I would want to interact. That's my thing. I couldn't just sit there and like or lay there knowing life is happening around me and not being able to wake up. That would drive me crazy. But being awake and at least being able to do things and interact with things and never sleep. The thing is, I have insomnia, so there'll be moments where I'll have days where it'll be difficult as heck for me to fall asleep, and I might get like an hour or two. So it's kind of feels like you're not sleeping. And yes, you're irritable. Yes, you have issues, but like you're still alive and you can move around and you can do stuff. So
Right. I don't know, man. I love a good sleep. I do.
I do, but I love to
a
sleep,
good sleep, and I do love missing the BS. It's like, man, I was asleep. But like, yo, you heard such and such happened, da 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 da. Man, I was asleep, man. I don't know nothing about none of that, bro.
I don't know nothing about this. Is why he couldn't be able to tell nobody's secrets, because he was sleeping. He was sleeping.
Bro, I don't know nothing about none of that, cause I was asleep, man. I was having a nice nap. I was dreaming about something lit, something that you can't even do in the real world, man. I think I might sleep.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next question. Would you rather find the cure for cancer or win $5 million? I wanted to ask this question because I want to see the depths of people's souls right now. Okay.
What y'all think, chat?
I like how you pass it to your chat.
Oh man, this is a deep question, but I think I got my answer.
Obviously, we know your answer because you didn't want to answer.
Wow.
So someone, Lula in my chat just says, "I'm going to hell." We know their answer. We know their answer.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I think I'm assuming y'all would have thought I would have picked the 5 million. But I think I'm gonna do the kid, because that cancer joint is really no joke. Like, you don't know how you. Some people just get it. Some people just get it. They don't even. They eat right. They exercise. They live. They play the game the right way. And I'm that way. I feel like if you play the game the right way, you should win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like hearing stories about people who are health conscious, did all of that, and then they just got cancer and died. Or you know, I'm for, if you play the game the right way, you should be rewarded.
It should be the right way. So, yeah.
I honestly think I would do the cure for cancer, because that cancer joint is really no joke.
That's very true.
It's really no joke. Like, yeah, that joint is no joke. I think I'm gonna go find the cure for cancer.
If you find the cure for cancer, they're gonna hunt you down.
Because they want that to exist. Oh, yeah.
Or they want it to not exist. That's why it's been said. Oh, hold on. I've got to let me just mute really quick before I ling. I'm a ling loud.
Okay. What y'all think, your squad? Okay, I see a lot of people saying cure worth 5 billion. That's true too, Dr. Maggie.
But yes,
the cure might be worth 5 billion.
It's been said. Obviously, I have no bearing or no information, but it's been said that the cure for cancer already exists, but lobbyists for pharmaceutical companies have made it either like, you know, hella
to exist.
Yes, impossible to exist, because they make it's a maybe billion to $1 trillion industry, pharmaceuticals. So as long as you keep taking pills or taking treatments, they make more money. If your cancer is cured, then they make no money.
Right, you see, that's deep though. Damn, I went deep on your boy too.
Yeah. So it's like you can. Hold on, it adds the aspect of you find the cure for cancer, but you're on the run because people are hunting you down, and they might get you, right? And you die. So you found the cure and you died. So you ended up not being able to help anybody anyways, or you win your $5 million.
Because I'm thinking the 5 million, my 5 million gonna go. You know what I mean?
Where?
Because I'm getting the Lambo off rip. One. the Lambo truck, that go for 1 million.
Okay.
I'm getting a Lambo.
1 million? Are you serious?
Maybe not.
Oh, but, I was gonna say I'll walk.
But maybe 300, 400,000. And I'm going to get the most expensive
That's more than a house. That is more than a house.
And then I'm gonna go get the house, the beachfront joint. Right? Then that's like 2-3 million right there. And then that's
your
it
money's
for me.
Done. Your money's
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, but if you cure cancer and it's really like a thing, that's fire.
And that's the thing. If you find the cure for cancer, and let's say it comes out, you found the cure, it comes out, and we'll take out the strings of reality, right? It comes out, and they give it out to everybody. Let's say you make your money off of that, so you make your $5 million anyways because you're selling the cure.
You rich,
right?
Yeah, you're gonna be richer than $5 million
because you're distributing. Right, if you have the cure and you sell it, but then also, how's your morality if you selling the cure to save someone's life? Like when it comes to cancer, you know, there's a lot of braiding here for this question.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm selling that cure though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna come clean.
Okay,
well, that cure gonna have to get sold.
He's
I'm gonna come clean. That cure gonna have to get sold.
I'll cure cancer, but I'm gonna charge you for it, okay? So
that's why
I'm gonna get my $5 million. All right, I'm gonna get my $5 million.
We might do a little setup, you know, a little Medicaid setup, boom, boom type business, but it's gonna be sold.
I take all insurances. Yeah.
Bro.
For me, it would be find the cure for cancer, even though I would hella want the $5 million, but I need not say more as to
she
why.
She got it already, bro. She got it. She like, it ain't really like that.
This heifer right here.
She like, it ain't really like that, man. I'm sitting on that. I'm sitting on that right now. It ain't really nothing like that.
I wish. That would be in LA. I wouldn't be like worried about the fact that my house is twice as much more over there. All right, so cure cancer won, but it was 68%. So there was still a big percentage of people who were like, who want their $5 million.
Yeah, a lot of people want money from me too.
All right, so this one, would you rather drink sewage water?
Oh my gosh, that picture's crazy.
Or drink toilet water. Now here's the thing. When I was like, oh, let me look up a toilet, there was like super clean toilets, right? So I was like, no, I need to look up a dirty toilet. I got to make this a hard decision. Because if it's a clean toilet, of course you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'll drink the toilet water, right? Because toilet water, when it's just flush, is just regular water from your faucet. Right. But if it looked like this, right? And mind you,
oh my God,
this isn't the dirtiest that it could have went. Now,
I can't really look at the picture. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm getting a little like, oh.
You can look at the spider, but you couldn't look at a dirty toilet.
I feel like this picture is you really not selling the sewage water, but you selling this toilet-ish, bro. Like you really selling that one right there. Cause that picture is wow. Because sewage water is similar. You know what I mean? But it's just cause this one is a little cartoonish.
It doesn't look as
over to that side.
Right. I can see that.
I don't know, but I think you might have me on this one. I don't think I could go.
Oh really?
I don't think I could go, but you might got me on this one because I know
you passing? You can't. You can't choose. You gotta choose.
Yeah,
you gotta choose. You go. No, you gotta choose. You gotta choose.
Just imagine.
We can't
clear
pass.
12-ounce cup. Just a clear 12-ounce glass cup. It's not colored. You looking at what's in there, and it's clear, and it's 12 ounces, and it's a wide one. It's not long. It's wide.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So you really got it packed in there. How am I supposed to do that?
And you see now. I want you to look at the picture, right? You see where the mouse is. You see where the mouse is. You see that hair?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh my gosh. Yo, that's a real. That was a real cough just now. I can't do it. I can't choose. Y'all got me. Oh my gosh, that cough was real. Something was about to come up just now, bro. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, buddies in your squad.
It's the hair. It's that hair, though, bro.
Yeah, that when you circled that got me.
Okay.
What you going with, Christine?
Okay, we'll pass this one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm passing that one. I can't do it.
Because you have to think about it. We've been breaking everything down tonight. Everything down. You'd have to think about this. I could not.
Yeah, I couldn't break it. I had to take it out.
If you think of, like you said, how many ounce cup?
12 ounce.
There, you got floaters. You have floaters. You have floaters. It's a soup.
Oh my gosh.
It's a soup.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy, bruh. That is
I would say this is the only thing that would have been a situation, right? If this was back when I had COVID and I couldn't taste or smell, right? And then let's say I got the sewage water. It looked like brown water, but there's no floaters. Then I would take the sewage water because I can't taste it or smell it, right? But if it's the toilet water, you have floaters. So even though you can't smell or taste, you see the floaters. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
The only question I got is...
J-Dog said not even that. Not even.
The only one I got is, how thirsty am I? That's the only question I'm asking. To just be able to even answer this, I would have to know, how thirsty am I?
Okay. Here's the thing. You have to drink one of these, or else your whole family gets murdered.
Oh Lord.
Whole family.
Let me see. I got a couple aunts, some brothers.
He's counting.
Let me think. A couple cousins.
You got more than a couple cousins.
Some hood twins. If you know what that means. Let me see. Now I'm gonna drink the damn water.
Which one you doing? You can't boil them. Someone asked, can you boil it? No, it's cheating. You can't boil it.
This toilet on the right, man. What's this person's diet like? Like, nah.
But like, clearly they do not drink enough water because they got sticky poo. You can see the slide from the, like, you see that drift. That means it sticks there. Okay, they're not hydrated and they're not eating enough greens. So
it might be the picture, but I think I'm gonna go sewage water. I think it's the picture, but I'm gonna go sewage water.
Great. You know what? Get that green drink and become the Hulk. There we go.
Oh Lord.
There we go.
Become the Hulk.
Someone said, Game Lover said going back to being alone, so you let everybody die. It's so bad. Because you remember the question about being alone? So they're like, and I had asked, would your whole family would die if you drink this drink? They said, well, earlier, going back to being alone. Like,
right.
This whole family died because I ain't drinking it. I'll just be alone. Right. The last question. This is the last question. Okay. We've made it to the end. I thought 20 would not be enough, but apparently 20 was more than enough because we're at 2.5 hours.
Great though. This was great.
This was a lot of fun. I freaking had so much fun. Okay, so the last question, or the second to last question, because a special request came in for you. So the question is, and this is more tailored towards me, but I will ask you to give up YouTube or only make horror content.
Oh, this is for you, Christine.
Yeah, because for me...
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna come clean. I don't think I'm giving up YouTube, man. I rock with this thing.
So you would make horror content, only horror content. Only.
Yeah,
like, only playing horror games.
YouTube.
See,
this is one of the things that I've picked up later in life that I was kind of like, damn, I should have been doing this a lot sooner.
Who told you should have been doing it a lot? I said drinking it because of that last question. But who told you should be doing it a lot sooner?
True. The A. Christine branch, yeah.
The family, the Florida branch of the family.
Yeah, it's true. So I don't think I could give it up. I think I would do the only horror content. And I'll be cool with that too. I'll be fine.
Here's the thing, okay? Sorry, I had like
got
a bug
love for the Year Squad. That's a fact. I love.
I don't know if I would live. Okay, like scary things. It's not just like, oh, I distaste horror, or that I just like, oh, it's not for me. I legitimately get scared. Okay, so like if you think about the last or the scariest jump scare I've had on the channel, where the game scared me so bad that I was in the fetal position on the floor after recording it. Hubby came in and said, "Are you okay?" Like I was in a ball on the floor.
It's really real for you. It ain't like just like, oh, I just watched some scary.
Right, it's really real. And every year I'm like, oh, I'll be brave and I'll watch some horror content. And horror content isn't like Squid Game, right? Because Squid Game, there is horror, but that's like body horror. That's a little different. But like when you have like horror games that you're playing, and that's all. And if you think of my output of content, streaming every day and streaming just horror games, I would die on a stream. It would probably be my most viral stream ever, but I would die there. And then you guys would have to explain to my daughter why her mother's not here, because this was the the content. This is the content. So
Yeah.
I will ask this special request that was made for me to ask you.
Okay.
There you go. This is a question for you.
Okay.
All right. So I do have a question. Have you seen Suicide Squad 2?
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Okay. All right. So then I'll have to frame this. So, would you rather, Ego? And I should have made they asked me this last second, so I didn't make a card for it. But would you rather get shot in the leg, right? Like in the knee, right? Which is like the center of your leg, so the knee, or spend a night in a room full of rats?
Oh my. Whoa, that's easy peasy.
Listen, that's what I told the person.
I always have these dreams of being a pimp, so just throw me a cane and I'm good. With the pimp cane, I'm fine, bro. I will be alright with the pimp cane. And one good knee, one bad knee? What? You pass me the pimp cane, bro. I'm not doing the room with the rats. Nope.
And that's what my answer was to the person about whether.
But you know, someone in my chat, one of my members had a crazy question. What? Said, would you eat a raw rat or eat someone's boogers until you're full? For Modern Goddess.
Oh my members. Gosh, that's a question
that's
for you.
Wild.
That's a question for you.
I read that.
Wait, eat someone's boogers or your own boogers?
Eat someone's boogers. When I seen the to your full part, that changed the game. That changed the game right there. I'm
you
like,
eating a rat?
You
eating that rat? You eating that rat?
Ooh, that's another wild.
That's a lot of boogers though, bro. That's not even
that's
like
a lot.
That's a lot of boogers. That's a lot of.
Oh Lord,
I was gonna say easy. I could choose my daughter's boogers, you know, but like till I'm full. Right. That is a changer. Nah, bro. I'm still doing the boogers. I'm not going through blood and bone and all that stuff from the tail. Nah, I'm eating her boogers. That's okay.
Ooh,
I'm eating her
boogers.
Till I'm full. And you know what?
And then,
it'll take a lot to get me full anyway. So give me a bowl of her boogers. That's what I'm eating.
Oh.
I'm not doing no bones and no rat tail. Imagine, because I don't know about dead rats, but lizards, when they die, their tail still fidgets and moves. Imagine that happening with the rat tail while you eating it.
Oh my god!
In your mouth, no.
Honestly,
boogers.
There's gonna be throw up everywhere. Like the most disgusting scene you've ever seen. No matter which one I choose. There's gonna be throw up everywhere. It's gonna look like
the scary movie thing where they just scary movie
everywhere. It's gonna be throw up all over the place. Whichever one I choose.
Here they said they choose death.
Take me out. Take me out, bruh. Cause that's wild. GG's on the question, man.
Yeah,
GG.
These are great questions. These are wonderful questions. I would definitely love to do this again. I had a lot of fun. I know Ego had a lot of fun too.
Hit that like button. We a couple more 200.
And what I'll do is
definitely did.
We can make this a somewhat regular thing, not weekly, but maybe like every few weeks or whatever, where we'll I'll ask on my community tab for everybody to send in questions, and then we can do this. This was really cool to make.
I gotta throw some of my members' questions in there too.
Yeah, you can send some, so that what we could do is have everybody kind of come to one place, and we can add the questions all together and put them in there.
Right.
Have your members and I have my members, and you just send me the pictures, and then I can add them.
Right.
What they've said. But thank you guys.
Hella lit.
This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun.
This was fun.
I'm gonna say goodbye to my members and my chat real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do
BRB.
All right, buddies. Peace. All right, let me. You're a squad. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight, man. Tonight was a little different, man. We was just kicking it, talking, playing some Would You Rather. Like what Adi said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. This was mad fun, though. You know what I mean? We never really, this was like 2 hours. We kicked it. We ain't played no video games. We took a night off of video games. We're going to be back on the video games tomorrow for sure, for those who are asking. But it was cool to just kick it and talk with y'all. I got a question in for one of our members last minute. Love you too, your squad and Modern Goddess. Got some questions in, but next time the same thing Christine did. I'm gonna get a lot more. I'm gonna get a lot of y'all questions and throw y'all in the mix, because Christine kind of brought this to me last minute. I didn't even know. So now that I know, next time I'm gonna get definitely some of y'all questions in the mix there too. It was good. You know, I'm gonna figure out how to do the polls thing too. I'm gonna ask Christine to show me how to do polls, because I want y'all to be able to do the polls in the chat too, because that's fire too, man. Appreciate y'all. Winchester, you know, you can become a member. You can check the description in the box below. But, you know, you just coming through and kicking it with us, man. That makes you your squad right there, man. So you already down. I see you in the chat. Jones in the talking with us. So you already down, bro. But if you would like to become a member, you can check that link in the description. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to everyone that became members, donated, hit that like button. You are appreciated, man. It was fly too, the music in the background. I was definitely feeling the music in the back, man. I wonder if I could get like some non copyright music to have in the background of the streams. I think that would be fire too to have, because I'm liking this music in the background vibe. But appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful and safe Monday night. And of course, I'm gonna see y'all next time. As I always say, when I you're back. Have a good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.